Yeah.
You gotta wait for Derek to do his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. With the Terrence J.
Well, welcome to the Beats and Chill podcast. It's episode 134. We are back. I'm your host, Hometown. Of course, to my left, you got DJ Raul the Fool. Off mic, we got TJ and Tyree.
Hello.
You know what I mean? How y'all feeling, man? We back. What's going on? Jazz isn't here. You know, she had to work today. So
Got fired. I'm sorry. She had to work.
yeah, man. How y'all week been, bro? How y'all been?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Taught kids. Same old shit.
Teach your life.
Yeah.
I've been chilling. I ain't teach no kids, but you know, going to the gym. I shaved my chest hair to get ready for a DR. And I was like, I don't like this shit. I gotta grow this shit back ASAP.
Yeah.
So I've been rubbing oil on the chest. That shit look nuts. Like I got tits. And like a man chest. You know what I mean? Putting hair on it. So it just look like.
What did he say?
So what you, TJ? TJ on the mic today?
Yeah, I've just been on the cowgirl shit this week, getting ready for Beyonce.
Yeah, I'm definitely still trying to pull up and hit them ATVs, man. She got a gun range, ATV, she got horses.
Talk about that on camera.
All that. I can't see you.
Not incriminating.
You could be a different voice by Tyree right now. I know.
That would be funny.
You
This one's the same person.
DJ impression right
I
now.
just turn my hat back and forth every time I fucking talk.
If you do an impression, I'll walk out right now.
That's tempting. That's
Ooh,
tempting.
don't dab me. I want anybody to do a pressure to me.
Well,
We got to talk fast. That's all.
got some topics to talk about. Some very tough topics to talk about. Uncomfortable topics to talk about. Just go through the run through. We got to talk about the Kendrick verse. We got to talk about Bad Boy Gate with Diddy. Beyonce album just came out.
Bad Boy Gate.
Pick that up, or is that like a thing?
I seen it on Twitter, so I was like, you know what?
Say
Like,
gate or gape? Like a.
don't do that.
I'm asking. I'm serious
Gate.
question.
Like something that's locked in.
Oh, okay.
Would you say it?
No. I was just asking a fucking question, bro.
We got to talk about Debonair show last night. We got to talk about that weird ass doc on set with Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Dochi got a new single out with JT. And of course, we got a special guest. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on the special guest. Please put your hands together, team, and bring on Jay Browne.
Hey.
It's our first guest in a while, bro.
Okay.
Give us a fit check real quick.
Ladies jeans type shit with Crocs. Like that ain't about what got me this hats on type shit.
Type shit.
What's good, my boy?
You're
What's happening, man?
No, we should put on the board Playboy Cardi fucking twerking. I know y'all seen that.
Oh, yeah, on the speaker.
Yeah.
Nan boy Bati.
Going crazy.
I didn't think that was real.
That shit real.
Oh, that's
Throwing that motherfucker. Whoa. Throwing that little alternative booty, bitch.
enjoying himself. It wasn't just like an awkward movement. That nigga looked to the right, looked to the left. I was like, no, I was like, yo, you gotta chill.
Bro. And then you
I don't
got
fuck with it, but I get it.
what's a theory you say you think he bald head?
Damn fucking bald head, man. I think Playboy Cardi bald as a bitch.
They say he balling.
Think that nigga.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's
That nigga
like,
be wearing do-rags that ain't tied. Like, you ain't see a nigga head.
Nelly used to wear do-rags at one time.
Yeah, but you
That was
also
a
see
different
Nelly
time.
fucking head. And it was like, yeah, also 2000. He was also a band-aid on his fucking face.
Yeah. Some people do shit that don't make sense. That's all I'm saying.
And Playboy Cardi also had on a lace front wig.
What?
How do you know that?
Y'all ain't see that? Y'all ain't see the picture?
That nigga said, my Twitter be informing me.
Yeah, I be seeing shit. We got group that send that shit home. Hey.
Yeah.
But I fuck with it though, you know what I mean?
As long as I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Remember when Jazz was talking about what's in their album? She was like, I mean, it's for the gays, but you know, I'm not.
fuck with
It's
it, though.
good.
Referring to a group as the anything is insane. That's like saying the blacks. The blacks is crazy.
You just had to look like, all right, shit, okay, cool.
I feel like the gays can be fun though.
I think they'd have a lot of fun.
I want to go hang with the gays.
It's insane.
And it doesn't mean the same as black.
But it depends. If you like a new gay, you like, what the fuck you calling me, bro? What the fuck you mean?
A new gay?
New gay is crazy.
God damn, bro. I just seen Diddy last week.
It's like my third day out here.
Third day out.
You can't pop that in a group chat. We wouldn't say that in a group chat. Like, yo, we got to go hang out with the gays, you know.
Y'all seen the tweet when it was like,
whatever.
the homophobic people are like the weirdest people ever because, like, why do you care?
Yeah.
What does it have to do with you?
It's I've definitely seen some strong comments in the game chat before. It's like,
Nah, somebody in the comments was like, nah, the real problem is why they let this shit spread. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
That's crazy.
shit, you wild, boy. Damn. So, bro, we want to quickly do a formal introduction, bro. One, how you been?
I'm doing great.
New album just dropped.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Had a listening party. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Spent a
sir.
minute, took your time with it and everything. So how's this whole process been?
Bro, it's been fucking exhausting. I'm not gonna lie. Like you said, it's been a minute since I put music out, and I think I was just trying to figure out what I really wanted to say and like how I wanted it to be said. Probably more so the how part than like what, because music is music. You know, I could rap, I could make songs, but I was just really trying to make sure my presentation and the way that I delivered the music was like more impressive, more focused, and more like thought out.
Right.
So that's why it took a long time, but I'm like super excited. Yesterday was definitely like a huge release of like emotions for me. So like I'm super happy.
For sure.
How do you know when an album is like ready to go? Like, what test does it have to pass?
I feel like whenever I finish the last song that I know is gonna be the outro, so to speak, the last verse is always like surgery. But once I get that like last thought off that like wraps up whatever that concept is supposed to be, it's done. Like I'm not touching it. Because I'm the type of person where if I sit on music too long, it's not coming out. My friends be like trying to lock the files away from me because they know I'm not finna put that shit out. They're like, nigga, we gonna drop this shit for you. Type shit.
Yeah. I mean, you started out the year with the freestyles, dropping those with the videos.
Yes, sir.
So it's like, was that intentional for the rollout of this project, or was that just something you was like, you know what, I just want people to hear me rap?
So for me, because a lot of people it wasn't for the rollout at all. Last year, I had wrote down, at the end of 2022, I wrote down a New Year's resolution that I was going to write. I'll do 50 freestyles because it was 50 years of hip hop. I did 0. I didn't do shit. So this year I said, I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not going to tell anybody about it. I'm just going to start and I'm just not going to stop. So I really was just doing the freestyles as a way of like being able to get my day-to-day thoughts out on whatever topics, because I knew for my album I wanted to make like songs that I think could be bigger, songs that could be performed. And sometimes the reason why a lot of times why it's hard for me to make albums is because I'm like, I feel like I need to talk about this. But like, I don't necessarily want to put this song here. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. These freestyles are going to be a spot where I could talk about anything, no matter how depressing or how happier it is. And for my album, I'm just going to focus on writing these records to be structured this certain way. So it's easier for me to just like, and then also I'm giving people more like the lyricism that they kind of like come to expect from me. So I could do whatever the fuck I want on my like released music.
Got you.
So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know me, everybody know I'm a fan of short albums. So 5 tracks.
I knew you was gonna fuck
Yeah,
with that.
that joke was perfect.
Like, you know what I mean? You had a couple records produced by Jordan. You know what I mean?
The GOAT.
I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Time.
Oh yeah, it's time.
Which is my favorite one.
That's my favorite record too.
Yeah, and I felt like it hit off well at the listening party. I know Tyree, Raul, we all went, pulled up. You know what I mean? How was that whole process with? Because I know you said your sister, she kind of is like involved with managing you, right?
Yeah, she's one of my managers.
Right. So like, one, talk about that, like being managed by your sister.
Pros and cons.
Okay. Cons.
It's Women's Month, so watch yourself.
It's almost over though. We almost up out of there. My misogyny finger itching. But no, I'm playing. But no, the only con is that I'm an asshole. Like, so my sister, she's the greatest. Like, she's a Virgo. She's super detail oriented, cares so much about me. My sister thinks she's my mom. So like, The only con is that she be trying to get me to do shit, and I be like, I don't want to do that. And she's like, nigga, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, you know what's wrong with me. You raised me. Like, so the pros is that she knows me personally to where she's never going to ask me to do something that's going to go against, like, me. The pros are no one's going to go harder for you than your actual family. You know what I'm saying? So I got somebody that's invested in my career that's invested in my career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, my sister's a genius. So, like, my sister graduated law school. She already had her bachelor's degree. She's an entertainment lawyer. She's in Grammy U, trying to become a part of that board. So she knows music. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my manager is a fly ass nigga. So
Yeah.
I think that for me, it's just like she calls the plays and lets me be myself. So that she makes everything easier for me because it's just like the menu, the way the drinks was named after the songs on the album, the red carpet, the setup, the merch room. That's all her. That's all her.
Even the setup to say if you was coming to the listening party, that was fire because you have to like email or whatnot, so you get their information. So I like, damn, that's tight.
She gonna be geeked that you said that shit because that was a huge harping point. Because like, you know, I'm younger than her, so like, you know, some of my friends is like they be on dumb shit, like thinking they could just pull up or whatever, and she like, no, tell blah blah. Like when I posted it before, it was like I posted it the day before. She was like, I see niggas in the comments talking about they coming, but I don't see their name on this list. So like, I hope they know they not like.
Yeah, you had to. This nigga had to hit me up and be like, "Hey, hit the email."
She wasn't playing.
Cause I just thought I was like, I'm gonna just go. But then I seen it and it was like, yeah, here's the address. There's gonna be a red carpet at this time. Take our name off the like spam list, so every time we email you, it'll come straight to your inbox. So I was like, oh, okay, I see what's happening here.
I feel
so that
like
shit was cool.
well-planned events are super underrated. Like invite only, like a menu, dress code kind of sometimes.
In my experience, usually the women usually put together the best events.
Yeah,
million.
because
Yeah, detail-oriented.
detail-oriented in the planning. They got that down pat.
And
Niggas
she was super. Her whole thing was, and she's good at like breaking shit down to me in a way that I understand it because she can see when I'm like, okay, why the fuck do I have to do this? Like, this is kind of like annoying me. She's like, this is for your brand. Like, when people come to your event and your album is coming out, when they see that this is how it is, when they think of you, they have to think of you in this way. They can't just be like, oh, that's Jay. He made music. Like, I know he a rapper or whatever. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not a blah, blah, blah ass nigga. Because my music is fire, but like, the whole package, that's what I was talking about, presentation. Like, I had to do shit right this time. Yeah. And it took, no pun intended, it took a lot of time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I want to go back to the freestyles. Of course, first one you dropped, of course, you know, I got name dropped.
Hometown fucking with the ops.
Still my nigga, though.
Is that what you, bro? I was like, bro, who's you?
But they left out the second half, though. They always leave out the that's my nigga, though part. Like, they only focus on the negative.
I heard that.
Just for the record, who are the ops?
Oh,
And which hometown fucks with?
a lot of them. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of snapped because everybody else is like, nah, he do be doing that shit. I'm like, I just had to say it. Like, I'm the voice. Like, sorry, shout out Dirk. I'm the voice. Type shit. But nah. We in hometown had a literal conversation in real life about this. So, and he already, because he had all my music. Like, I sent him all my shit early. So he heard the freestyle weeks before it was out. So everybody was like, bro, like, whoa. I'm like, it's whoa, nothing, nigga. It's just a fucking line.
Who tagged me? I forgot who tagged me in the comments.
Damn.
I was just waiting for the retweet so I could post a gif under that motherfucker and nigga stir the pot, goddamn it.
Shit crazy.
I was like, probably he ain't talking about hometown. Probably he's talking about his hometown.
And see,
But you know,
double Andre.
Double Andres in this bitch. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
It makes niggas real rappers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They said real rap was back. It was like my cousin, but like they said it. Though.
So when you dropped the freestyles, was it a conscious effort to not drop any of the songs from the album, like as a single?
Yeah, I hate singles. And people always tell you like, nah, bro, like you got to do a single. You got to get the numbers up, and then you put the numbers with the album. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm a project oriented person, but that's because that's how I consume music. Mm-hmm. So, man, hopefully people listen to our music are the same way.
Right.
I I'm a project person. The things that I associate music with is like albums. Obviously, there are songs that stick out, but I never was like, yo, bro, when this single dropped, like.
Yeah, shit different now, man. Back you needed a single back then because it took so long to do so much shit. But now you could just go ahead and look at your numbers and be like, oh, they fucking with this? Let me go ahead and make a visual to this one. Like, that's usually how it goes.
And I feel like you could do singles in a sense of how you are pushing it to people. So like my album just came out, I didn't do any of the songs before, but it's like whatever song I shoot the video to, and if I do themed photo shoots for and curated content for it, that's my single. I'm pushing that song, and then when I'm done with that song, I just push it.
Go to the next one. Yeah.
I don't necessarily have to put the song out before. I wanted people to have something to be excited for that they hadn't heard, that they could just enjoy. Because the one thing I hate too is like when an album come out and niggas be like, yeah, I got to this one, but I skipped it because I already heard it. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, it's a part of the album.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Nah, that's true. Because sometimes you hear a single, you be like, man, all that. But when you listen to the album from front to back,
in the context,
you be like, oh, this that song. But it sound better in the course of listening to the album.
That's also niggas' favorite line when their favorite artist drop a single that's ass. They be like, it's gonna sound different in the context of that. No, the fuck it ain't. That shit gonna sound worse. Some mid-pack.
They're gonna be trying to jam to it.
No, for sure. I do it all the time.
And one thing too is that along with 5 songs, right? There's no features on it. Is that was like a point you were trying to get across?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. I'm just trying to reestablish myself and have people, listen to me and consume my art the way that I want it to be. So it's like, this is a J Browne project. This is what I have to offer. This is my rap style, whatever. And I want people to just start at this point and be like, okay, take it for what it is, what songs you like, and then we're going to go on this journey forward from here. I've done a lot of features before, but I don't really do too many features, pardon me, on my shit. Like, I do shit on other niggas' songs, but I don't really be wanting niggas to rap on my shit, for real.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I fuck with that. And to me, I think that's a cool way to kind of like experiment, right? To kind of like see how you can do on other types of vibes of records that you may not be recording for your project.
Bingo.
So I fuck with that. And then as far as the production, right? Like, is this like, yo, send me packs? Is this, you in the studio together and you're maybe riding along while they probably finishing the beat or playing the beat? Like, how was that?
So for this particular project, it was a lot of in person. So I was doing a lot of work with my boy Tega Jen, Perception, and then Jordan Patrick. I probably had like 150 beats that I was like, we were working on from the course of the last year. Mm-hmm. I have them pull up to the house, or in Jordan's case, I would go meet up with him, and they would, make stuff, and I would try to give them ideas like, this is what I'm listening to right now, or this is what I feel emotionally. Can we try to get this type of sound in this tempo? I always just go for like, I want this feeling, and then like whatever y'all want to do. Because they'd be like, do you want me to sample specifically? I'm like, nah. Like, make whatever you want to make. It's just like, this is what I'm thinking. And even if it goes somewhere else, as long as we have a conversation that starts somewhere, I trust where the sonics are going to go. And for this project, I specifically wanted things that were going to punch people in the face. I wouldn't say necessarily up-tempo and fast, but I wanted like high energy the whole way through. Because I want to get on the stage.
You wanted bops.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they're gonna see what happens the rest of the year, but I wanted to come out of the gates with that.
Okay. Do you feel like that's challenging, like that type of communication with the producers, right? Because I mean, at that point, you gotta start from scratch. You feel what I'm saying? So like, how you communicate what you want with the producers, and hopefully that they kind of like hit well on what you want,
right? Is
very like,
it's hit or miss.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Do you prefer a pack, or do you prefer to go ahead and cook up with the producer?
I'm cool with either. I think, and most of the time, it's usually packs, just for the simple fact of like, people be busy, so sometimes it's very difficult to get people in the room.
Yeah.
But I only really work with people that I'm like friends with. Like, I think I'm blessed and like super lucky in that regard. Like, even me coming here, like, I fuck with y'all in real life. Jordan Patrick is like my older brother. Perception is my brother. Like, I don't really just work with niggas just because they can make beats or because they can rap. And that's why people always be like, oh, you only do songs with blah, blah. Or you like, yeah, like, I'm like a super. I think I'm like my personality is like kind of an acquired taste. Like I'm pretty straight to the point. So I'm not really gonna work with niggas because it's probably not gonna work out. Like I might end up punching off somebody.
Understandable.
So, I mean, I just rather work with a nigga I fuck with.
Self-awareness king. Go off.
Nah, for real. I'm serious. Like I really don't want, and it's not fun either for me. I know some people are just like, nah, bro, it's just work. I'm like, all right, bro. That's probably why you be saying like that. The vibes don't be right, bro.
Yeah, no, that's for real. That's for real.
I know a lot of the just listening to the music, and I know some of the commentary that you have on like Twitter, where you say like, oh, like you had a post where it's like Jay Browne is a bully, or Jay Browne is this,
Yeah.
and it's like, is that something that's always been there, or is this like more of a recent thing that you've been, I guess, hearing or dealing with?
I feel like it's always been like that.
Always been like that.
I feel like even when I was a Jit, it was just like, but I feel like it's like this for everybody. Maybe for some people to a lesser degree, but you know how it is. Everybody has narratives about you, and we all have self narratives. But like, I just feel like with me, it's always a fucking narrative. Like it's just like, oh, this nigga, this and that. I'm like, bro, you don't even fucking know me.
Right.
So, but that post was taking inspiration from, it was a Drake post. Because when he put out Scorpion, that was you know how Apple Music had the little blurb?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he had the little blurb, and it was like, Drake don't even write his own music. Drake don't, yeah, we know, sincerely Drake. So that was just a little homage. But
Gotcha.
I had a lot of shit that I could pull from. I left some shit out, but.
What you left out?
Yeah. Let's go. This the
How
place
did
to
you
talk
get
about
it?
it. This the place.
Jay Browne, fuck my bitch. Jay Browne.
How did I know?
Jay Browne be talking shit. Jay Browne think he all this and that. Blah, blah, blah. Same shit.
Yeah.
Same vein, but like.
I should be like, Tyree only eat ribs.
You threw a barbecue.
That's funny.
That's fucking funny.
You got any remixes planned in the tuck? Anybody hit you up like, oh man, let me get on here, get on this song with your remix?
Yeah,
Open verse challenges.
absolutely the fuck not. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit.
Them shits on TikTok be funny. And they go rap, and then like that. So this motherfucker.
Yeah,
split screen?
You can be like bouncing to it, like you can hear what he's saying.
When it had a wooden spoon,
That's funny.
it's your turn. I'll be like, it's my turn.
That's right.
Fuck no.
Oh man.
Turn that shit off.
Picture of Drewski and like me.
Oh, I hate when they do that shit.
That's
You
funny.
you don't notice there don't never be no fire when they do that. Y'all
swear,
never
watch
heard a hit song when they had an open verse.
This is true. Even that boy Russ did one, and I was like,
Oh, you see somebody you know do one? You're like,
oh, I've never seen somebody.
Yo, nah. Yo, open verse challenge for some shit that's like, bro, get your verse off the ground, like type shit, and then like we'll open verse.
How would you feel if somebody like got the instrumentals and did like an open verse challenge for you?
Bro,
I'm gonna hit Jordan up.
I literally just thought about that.
Hey, Jay Brown open verse challenge.
I literally just thought about that because this morning when I was posting the merch, I was like, do I post a song? Or like in my head, I always envisioned it being just an instrumental. I'm like,
Damn, I'm gonna take this bit.
I ain't posting an instrumental because it's not that I'm on some like, you can't rap on my beat because I want to keep it for myself. I just don't want to hear that shit. And I'm gonna hear it because even if I try to ignore it, somebody gonna be like, bro, you heard a nigga rap over a Fernway anthem? Like,
Yeah.
no.
It's inevitable.
No. And some beats I don't rap over, not because I don't think I could, but it's like when you hear a song, the pocket that somebody caught is why you like it. The beat not really that crazy. So it's like you about to go on there and try to like go crazy. And it's like, bro,
you can't really do
not
it. Do
the
it.
beat for
Said
that.
person
Like,
did.
You imagine a nigga like trying to rap over like Loving on Me, but like bar off.
That's fine.
yeah.
But like that's what niggas will do. Like they're like, oh, this shit hot. I jumped out the studio. Bro.
Yeah, it's like, nah, that ain't it. It's just a bop.
Please.
Nah, they will take that shit because I already got the album slowed down. I already got that bitch. I already got it. So niggas will take your shit.
Any like that type of I'm trying to send shit out to DJs doing mashups. I'm cool with that. That's art.
Yeah.
You niggas rapping, stop. Rapping ain't for you, boy. You need to get a job.
I've been hearing local rappers like project that narrative.
Which one?
About how like people need to stop rapping as a hobby or something.
Yeah.
Like what's up with that?
I don't think they gotta stop rapping as
What
a
are
hobby.
the
I
vibes?
think they should stop rapping altogether.
Are we gatekeeping the rap scene?
Well, I feel like Home Talk can speak to this because nigga been in his music shit for a long time. There was a point in time where if you rapped, that shit wasn't cool. Like niggas was looking at you crazy, like, oh, you're trying to become
Trying to be a
a
rapper.
professional recording artist. Ah, okay. And then it was like once the barrier of entry lowered and everybody could get a microphone and a laptop and pirated DAW, that's when the game just got fucked up because it's like, bro, you niggas don't even really like rapping. You just want attention. You didn't do anything in high school. You was never cool. So you're like, all right, fuck it. Like if I become an artist, I could put my song up and then I could just like get a camera and stand in front of some shit with my homies and people will click on my shit and put fire emojis and be like, you fire twin, but like you don't even like music. You didn't even like music growing up. Why are you rapping?
Right.
That's what when I'm gatekeeping, I mean that. I'm not saying niggas can't make music. That would be hypocritical, but like you could tell
Who
nigga, you be asking
in it?
niggas, yo, bro, like, what you trying to do with this shit? And they be like, nah, bro, I'm just vibing. For sure.
I kind of see rap kind of like basketball, though. You know what I mean? Like, everybody fucking play basketball.
I think that's the problem.
And everybody want to fucking rap. Now, if you good at it, you good at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I say,
Like,
But
I say, fuck it, try.
but when we play pickup, we don't be out there talking about, nah, bro, like, Kobe can't fuck with me. These niggas be like acting as if they are like,
Oh, the top dog. Oh,
Yeah.
I agree, but I also just think like rap is kind of gate kept in a way where like the people decide who is good. Like,
Well,
Like-
yeah, we
Well,
decide.
yeah.
Bitch, that shit ain't good.
like if you
You don't
suck
decide that
or
you good.
whatever, it's like it'll follow you. Is that what I'm trying to say? Like we will know as listeners, right?
right.
If the
Yeah.
music good, the music good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music, good music.
Sometimes people don't hear your music if it's good, but
That's true.
that's a lot of people rapping. That's how it works.
That's a fact.
There's other
Yes.
factors outside of the music. You may look like a fucking
Yeah, sometimes people may just
Goofball.
like you or like the way you look.
yeah. So it's
You know what I'm
like
saying? So, and that only goes so far, you know, but as far as rap, definitely in Tampa, like, if the shit ain't good, you only gonna get away with so much.
Yep.
You keep telling people to come to the album release party every year. You know, it's just like, okay.
for what? Nigga trying to get $25 from me. Fuck you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit be crazy.
Like some of y'all niggas could really just be like,
Painters or some shit.
yeah, like what happened to that?
Go paint a house, nigga.
Y'all don't have no other hobby. Pick up a trade, fuck nigga.
What he said, painter.
Go to welding school, nigga,
Paint.
or something. Or here's a crazy theory: like actually like study the shit and like get better at it, and then come back.
Yeah. People don't like to take L's.
Nah, yeah.
People don't want to take no L's. People scared to take an L. People scared to kind of like fail publicly.
Yeah,
Or they just want to pop right away. They want to drop one thing, everybody be on it, and then that's it. They out of here.
because these niggas be lying to them, telling them that's what happened to them. So in their mind, they like,
I mean, niggas be lying when they be putting fire emojis on the nigga shit. It's like,
Hey.
you know it ain't that.
me and my friends got a new rule. We talked in the group chat. I said, hey, bro, if I see you putting some fire emoji under some mid, I'm on your fucking head. Because some niggas be trying to protect their friendships. You could be cool with a nigga
Yeah, and not
tell
lie
that
to
nigga he
niggas.
fire.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you could like just that nigga shit and comment, I love to see that you still going. Say the truth. Like, don't lie. Like, you could get around that shit. You could literally be like, nah, bro, like, I really fuck with the visual. Like, this video looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause this, you know that song don't sound good. Like,
I think the attempt is fire shit. If you put out some bad music and you put that shit out, I'm gonna put fire emojis on the fucking. Good job, bitch. That take confidence. Some motherfuckers scared to drop music. Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's two sides.
also,
of
it's
every
like
coin.
an ambiguous fire. Like, it's like,
nigga, I don't think this shit good, but the fact that you got ears too and you put this shit out, then fuck it. Hey, let's go. Like, that take a lot of confidence. You know what I mean? So, hey, shit. Maybe it's something I don't fucking get. So, hey, good job.
Two sides to a coin, man.
that's my favorite
Really
line.
good point.
Hey, man, I ain't that confident. You'll never see this.
That's crazy.
You made a video too? Shit, I gotta give it.
Yeah, like, damn, oh shit, you put your face on this motherfucker? They got you rapping on camera, nigga. Badly. You show this shit to the world. Hey.
Oh,
You put your name on this?
Hey, man. It's, you know,
Shout out to them.
sometimes I just don't be replying, bitch. I just like to give the illusion I'm busy.
You know what people start doing? People start DMing me with like, hey, can you like share this song? Or can you like nigga, you ain't never DM me shit before. You ain't never say, hey, hello. I'm not sharing this fucking song. Fuck you.
You might as well do a cold tag.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just hit
A
me.
cold tag. Next thing you know, you be like, what is this in my profile? I don't
I
fucking.
don't mind a cold tag.
Yeah, you can tag me.
You
Don't.
don't show them my profile. So it's just, at this point, you just tag this between me and you. I like this motherfucker, share it. If anything, I appreciate it. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for the shit. Now I got it. Now I know. I'll share it or I'll like it. You know what I mean? But
Sometimes I hate when niggas ask me to share their shit because I'll be like,
It's too much pressure.
nigga, no. Yeah, like, why?
Because when you share it, that means you like you stamping that shit. Like you like, oh, this shit fire. I like this shit.
And then you
so
want to
should like it.
another gem from Alexis. You know, she told me, she said, everything you post to your story is like, whatever, how small you think your platform is, you giving that away. You're a walking billboard for whatever you want to be a billboard for.
Yeah.
So I started thinking about that shit. I'm like, I'm reposting Bleacher Report and fucking Revolt and Complex, and I'm making funny comments and niggas is like laughing on my story, but like, them niggas is already up. Like, my shit gotta be promoting my shit and shit that I really, really genuinely want to be amplified. Because before I was just willy-nilly with that shit, I'm like, bitch, this shit funny. Like, Justin LeBoy, here we go. Like,
Yeah.
Boy.
it's like, what the fuck? That nigga already got a million followers. The fuck I'm reposting this shit for?
you got a burner?
Hell no.
I got a burner, bitch.
Hell no.
I don't got a burner, but like
That shit private though.
Why do you guys call it a burner and not a Finsta?
Finsta is for the girlies.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, y'all, some of y'all niggas, yeah, y'all grown men with them Finstas, bro. Stop.
I put that shit on my fence.
Bro, text your homeboys, bro.
That's funny.
Like, why are you, whatever.
Saturday sermons just so happen to look
If
at your
my
shit.
brother's listening to this,
You really got a fence?
Hey, one of my homeboys got a burner account, and he keeps getting banned because he be saying some inflammatory shit on there, and he just keep remaking the new one.
damn.
Shout out to my
He
boy. I'm
wanted
not
him.
gonna dox you, but
He wanted him.
you know who you are.
I wouldn't see people got burner because they like tweet shit they like really mean that's like attached to them.
Like KD?
Yeah, like fuck you, bitch. I blocked your shot. Like,
Them fuck niggas that's not replaying J Brown music. Them niggas ain't shit.
You be like, damn, who is this
Damn,
guy?
who could that be?
Who is this guy?
Bro, they really repping for you out here, bro. You got fans. Like,
I'm a joint alive under like a Beats and Chill. Shout out Beats and Chill. Oh shit.
I be doing that shit too on my photography page. I go and click on somebody live. Oh shit, wrong page. Let me get out of here, bitch.
yo, Dre be doing that shit sometimes. He be sending me memes, and it be from like the Barry Legal page. And I be like, wait, what the fuck? I'm like, nigga, I don't think this like it's supposed to be on your business.
There's a wild shit. We talk about like Billboard, right? There was a time where like niggas used to ask people to like switch your profile to their album cover.
TDE fucked the game up.
Yeah.
TDE fucked the game up for that.
I did that shit before.
And niggas album covers be bad.
That's a wild ass request. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, hey, can you move yourself off your profile?
But that's real emotion. Cause a nigga take his whole aesthetic for your shit.
The moment for you to ask somebody to do that shit, that take a lot. I can't do it, bro.
Bro, back in the day, like when I was rapping before, like in high school, I used to have everybody post my album cover on a main feed. That would never happen today because everybody done, figured
People
out.
just did it.
Swear to God. Because there was, you know how it was back in the day, social media used to be different. Like people didn't take their pages as serious.
Yeah, it
So
was.
niggas would be like, oh, sure. That would,
Yeah,
if I had somebody that they might shoot me in the head. But like, the whole fucking feed was just like my album cover back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah,
I remember that.
That shit was fire.
that was real emotion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Too much motion. I had to get rid of the ring camera.
Get rid of the ring.
Yes, that is.
If we putting out a Beats and Chill album, you not changing your album? You not changing your profile picture?
No.
No?
I
shit.
literally have had the same profile picture for like 3 years.
It's
It
fire.
ain't changing.
I had the same profile picture on Facebook since 2011.
Period.
I wanted to keep it for 10 years and I
That's
passed
one
it.
of those things you really don't need to change all the time. Just like
Yeah.
pick something and you got the feed, the main
Yeah.
feed.
That's fair.
As far as indie artists, right? Like we understand now there's some stuff going on for those who pay attention to like the wave of how music is being consumed. We got Universal did a huge removal.
Fez did a sweep.
We got artists kind of complaining, and like Kanye, now James Blake, who are trying to do like direct to consumer.
Oh yeah.
How does that impact you? Is that something you think about now with the rollout of your project?
For sure. I mean, this shit getting kind of difficult to navigate.
Yeah.
But I mean, every decade that we had a music industry, the artists had to find a way around
Figure that shit out.
So I feel like right now, with the way that streaming is like, it's, I think, more bad than good, but like the obvious good is just the access, and you want to be able to get to more people. But realistically, we know on a deeper level that they fudging the numbers, and the way that you even get to people is like, that's a whole nother conversation. I mean, you can't even reach all of your followers on a social media app. You think they finna let you reach niggas on they fucking algorithm when it's a million albums in that bitch? So, to me, the best thing that you could do is build your leverage the best way you can where you're at. And then if you want to get into like some type of deal situation, you use that, because we see people like a Kanye, right? People are championing how he's doing his indie shit and like making all his sales, and he went #1 independent, which I'm sure that was a beautiful check.
Right.
He got to be that big by being in a major system.
Gotcha.
There's nothing wrong with funneling through that system, getting as big as you possibly can. And in his case, he's still gonna be hot because he's one of the greatest artists of all time. But in a different person's case, if you want to take it into a smaller example, even if you're not as popular because you're not getting that huge push and they're not putting you everywhere.
Yeah.
Even if you only retain 20% of your fan base from being a major artist and you go indie,
Yeah. Right.
Like
I think people underestimate the type of lifestyle you can have. Like, put it like this: if
I heard that nigga Joyner Lucas making.
that nigga Tech Nine richer than all you niggas.
But like even still, let's say if a person they work a 9 to 5, and that 9 to 5 brings them, like, it's a good 9 to 5. Let's say it brings them like $75K a year, right? Decent salary or whatever. If you can make that off of music, which doesn't take the craziest numbers,
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a livable wage off your music that you're doing pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
you can
it's
afford
feasible.
health insurance,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can.
That's a beautiful thing if you love music.
Right.
Because if you make 75K doing music, it don't matter, because at the end of the day, you just don't have to go to work because you're actually doing what you love.
Right.
A lot of people want to live like the rappers they see on Instagram.
Right.
Because they just think that this is a less skilled, necessary job to get a fuck ton of money.
Right.
And to be able to be flying everywhere and driving different type of cars and shit like that. But like you said, even like a nigga like Russ, niggas sitting on dog shit. Like, he's up crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of shit you probably see, it don't really be what it is. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers is living in somebody's house. That shit is
With somebody chain on with somebody else's car.
Sometimes I
It
think
also
the
just-
the label be buying the house.
Yeah, it be their
just
house.
Yeah.
And it depends on how you define success, I feel like. Because,
Yeah.
like, for me, if I don't have to, like, wake up every day and, like, give someone my labor, that's, like, I'm happy with that. I don't
Right,
need to be,
agreed.
like, a billionaire to be, like,
For sure.
feel successful. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But like I said, things are changing with how people are consuming music. People are still consuming music majority through streaming, but it's starting to get challenged with, like, when you have mega stars like Kanye West is like, no, go to Yeezy.com and download it. You know what I mean? Even when he did it with Donda 2, you had to get the stem player. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like more artists are going to start taking that risk. They're going to start seeing that, like, not just Spotify, but the Apple Music and all of that. It's kind of like they're going to use it. Like, I heard one analogy or example where an artist was like, you know, imagine if you got a clothing brand, right? Yeah, you can go and get my shit out of fucking this consignment shop, like, I guess back in the day, like a Macy's, right? Yeah, you can go and shop at Macy's and get my shit, but you can also just come directly to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you might be paying an extra premium to get it from this third party, where you can actually just come get it directly from me. But both are available. And some people was like, yo, streaming is that's the storefront. My shit in Walmart. So yeah, you know, you can get it, you go listen to it, and that's cool. I get me a little something from that, because it's like Spotify isn't necessarily evil. It's like, yo, we created a system where you can upload your music and we'll pay you based off of how much that ever generates. We're not gonna pay you a whole lot,
Right.
You know what I mean? But we're gonna give you something, right? Or you could have your own website and have somebody just buy a download and see how that works for you.
The thing with the download shit is that I want to play music from different artists all through like a playlist. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to KanyeWest.com and listen to Donda 2. You know what I
that's
mean?
the part
It's
that
just like, what the fuck?
Accessibility
views.
brings down the value
Yeah, so it's
of
like,
everything.
damn, bro.
So
I ain't got
it's
time.
like-
Because I could open up Spotify on my PlayStation, goddammit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's
And
when
that's
they
what
figure
I'm
out that
saying.
infrastructure, then I think shit'll be better. But until then, it's gonna be hard.
But that's in
Unless you're an artist like
everything.
Kanye West or somebody like that.
That's in everything. That's why clothes suck, because they're more accessible. That's why music is like being devalued, because it's so accessible.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like Ubering food and stuff, it's like there's like always a loophole in everything
Right.
where someone or something is going to be exploited for it to be accessible to the greater masses.
Right. And I think what's happened is like, of course, the devalue of music, I think it's intentional, but it's like, all right, how do artists revalue that music? You know what I'm saying? So how, like, what are the attempts? Because now it's like, we remember when Nipsey did the whole $100 mixtape.
Hell yeah.
Right. That was an attempt to like revalue his music. Right. It's like all these niggas dropping free mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? And the best way we can make money from it is if we tour and sell merch. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, I think this is art. I want to sell this at this premium. Yeah, you can get it free still, but this is also what I feel like this is worth. You know what I'm saying? Like before, motherfuckers like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. And I feel like niggas are still like, I'm not buying $100 mixtape.
Because it feels like, because people do it and the music don't be that good. So it's like, motherfucker, I'm not buying your music to pay your fucking bills.
But-
That's not what I'm doing. I want to listen to good music. Like Nipsey did it, but he was good and it worked out.
Yeah.
But some artists do it. It's like, nah, you just want me to give you $25.
But in this room, is there realistically an opportunity to where the music could be that good? You're like, you know what? I'm buying this.
I do that all the time because usually not anymore because CDs hardly get sold. But if I would download an album and if I listen to it, because I have to download it anyway because I DJ, I'll download an album. If I listen to it, if it's fire, I would end up buying it. So,
That's right.
like, Long Last ASAP, I got like a stack of CDs,
Yeah.
probably like Dom Kennedy, Get Home Safe. They all still in the plastic, but it was just like, I really like this, so take my $10 kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like
That's so sweet
it would be
and pure.
more of like the you're honoring the intention based on how much you like the music, like Tyree said.
Right.
So like it doesn't for me, I don't think it would really be if I think the music is that good. It's like, have you consistently been good enough or am I a big enough fan of you to just support what you're trying to do?
Right.
Like I think even with like the Nipsey thing, like Hove bought like 100 copies of it. And
Yeah.
like I'm sure he thought his music was good. Like
Yeah.
but I think it was more the fact of like, oh, I see what
see
you're
what
trying to
you're
do.
doing, yeah.
So let me boost
Yeah.
this. And even if I do it, maybe it'll
Yeah.
spark a chain reaction.
But that's the thing. So the thing that kind of trips me out, right, is like, I think universally everyone has probably bought a vinyl within the last year, at least one.
For sure.
I haven't, but we'll talk about it later.
I bought like 5, so like I count for her average type shit.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's like we buy vinyls and we're probably not playing that vinyl of music. But we've realized that there's some value there because we're willing to pay the $20, the $30, $40 ticket for it. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, but a motherfucker put that shit up on. If I say, hey, here's my album, it's $10, right? You're not gonna buy it 'cause like, nigga, I'm gonna listen to this shit on Spotify, right?
Yep.
But my vinyl is in the fucking store and you'll buy it and never fucking listen to it.
But because vinyl
It's
is
tangible too. I can touch it. I can feel it. You know what I mean? I can put this shit up on the wall and look at it.
Bingo.
You want me to buy something that I'm gonna stream digitally? You know what I mean? It's like it ain't the same. I
Yeah.
get it, but it's like
Yeah.
download the shit regardless. So I might as well just listen to it with a streaming service I'm paying for.
So is it more so that's tangible because you think that could happen with a CD?
yes.
You think what's going on, what's been happening with vinyl over the past 3-4 years? You think that could happen to the CD?
I don't think it happens
No.
with CD. 'Cause motherfuckers just don't have
Not
CD
at all.
players.
Why not?
Niggas on a
Motherfuckers
record
don't-
player.
I think
People have record players, and record players got
first
it.
and foremost, it's an aesthetic choice.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
let's be honest.
it's
Like, I
trendy.
do think a lot of people like listening to vinyls, and that's an experience in and of itself,
different
and
feel.
also nostalgia.
Yeah.
But it's first and foremost the aesthetic of being able to say, I
I'ma
have a
put on this
record
record.
player. I'm gonna
Spin
play
that-
a record, and we all know it's true. So
1 million.
They
I'm
double-
standing on business
double-sided.
about it.
So you don't think that nostalgia could, with the generation, right, who hasn't, because let's keep it a being, like, people who I say, like, are buying vinyls now, we didn't necessarily grow up playing record players. We was playing fucking CDs, and then
That shit
But
just
the record
that shit
player
just
always
shredded,
did look cool though.
And I was just saying, it looked cool, but
Yeah.
maybe a generation now is like, man, the CDs kind of look cool. Like,
Yeah, but-
I never experienced a fucking Walkman.
It's a fucking laser. Like that's just dangerous if you.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying we got generations of people that's gonna grow and be like, yo, I've never had a fucking CD.
Yeah, you're right. And probably in 10, 15 years, niggas might want CDs, but
I don't
not
think
us.
so.
I don't
I
think
think
so.
CDs was kind of like a thing that came and went. I think it's kind of like
Agree.
over and done with. Records been around since the fucking
Especially
20s. I don't fucking
now.
know.
Because people like the album booklets, people like that shit. People
I
like
like
that
CDs
experience.
more than I like.
Well, I feel like especially now that we're like coming out of the like Y2K, if CDs didn't make a resurgence, whatever, if they didn't do it like now, they're not coming back.
Yeah, like no, you don't see on TikTok or anything people trying to make like cool, like, oh, this is the cool CD player. That's just like nobody try to redo a Walkman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit dead.
If it is, they making jokes about it.
Not yet.
CDs are.
I don't
There's
know,
nothing
man.
Not yet.
aesthetic about CDs. They're kind of a lot of clutter. Like
the
I
booklet
just
was
think
cool.
of driving and trying to like as a kid, like my parent trying to find a CD and look through the CD thing, and like with the record, you're already at home. Like it's
Yeah,
an
record is not
intentional
meant to
play.
be,
It's an
yeah.
intentional play, whereas like a CD is like. Let me look through this CD thing, and I'm driving, and like I have a box, and it's like a record player is just for at home.
I have a CD player in my stereo at home. I have a bunch of vinyls. I had never played them shits once. It's just an aesthetic.
I don't even have any more disk drives. There's not one on my laptop. The desktop that I have that I edit on, it's not on there.
That's true.
I had one in my car, took it out. My shit's fully digital. I play all my shit, YouTube Music, Spotify. So, but like I said, I still got that.
The booklet,
That
big old.
I got a booklet too, but I still got like a stack of like probably like 20, 30 CDs like in the package. I think like Astroworld was like the last shit I bought. Cause I was like, oh,
Well, if you drop some merch or some shit, you realize.
if you got a CD,
But I think that's what a new thing though. I think merch kind of replaced CDs. I buy your merch.
cause niggas still buy like, there's niggas that still put out like cassettes and shit from time to time.
I buy a cassette too. Cause it's like I ain't trying to collect no fucking CD.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't.
But why?
What's the,
understand why,
What's
though.
the disdain with fucking
I
CDs?
have a question about
I don't
that.
know.
Cause I'm like, if
Because
you put
I
out a
think
CD, I'll get that.
Also,
My mom got a
CDs
crazy
doesn't
CD
have
collection.
anything unique about it. CDs don't sound like a unique way. Vinyls, you can hear a vinyl. You know
Also,
what I mean?
when you scratch
There's a
goddamn
warmth to the to playing a vinyl.
Scratch CDs make me want to just
Now you put some
rage.
alcohol on that motherfucker.
You can never
Hey, yeah, I was like, niggas never had Matrix Reloaded on the PS2, bitch.
skip.
That's just a tricky bitch. Huh?
Also,
niggas gonna
side
start
note,
dropping
How do you
Blu-rays?
guys feel about A side and B side like streaming? Like
Yeah, I
it's
don't-
supposed to be a cassette, but it's a stream.
Yeah,
but
they gotta
it's
figure
a
that shit out.
A&B
No, I
side.
like when they drop long ass albums and they go, say it's like 27 songs. So let's do 20 songs, and it's like 1 to 10, and it go 1 to 10 again.
I do like that.
I'm cool with that, but don't just do 1 to 20 and tell me it's a double fucking album. That's fucking
Yeah, I like when it restarts, but for me, it's like nostalgia. And I think that's why artists still do it, is because I know in hip hop, at least, like niggas did double albums. So people that are rapping now that study the game, they want to have a double album. I mean, that's why
Yeah.
Drake did it. That's why Kendrick did it. Like, because Hove did it, Biggie did it, Pac did it. It's just like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
definitely want to
think
do it
Eric
before I start
Bellinger
rapping.
just dropped a like double album.
Yeah, that shit
too.
long too, but he had a song with Ty Dolla $ign. He took that bitch off, so I ain't go back to the album since.
Look how fast they turned.
Yeah, I ain't go back to that motherfucker since. Oh, this shit good. I went back. Ain't playing this motherfucker.
That's one thing that sucks about streaming too. They can fucking take one of your favorite songs off the
Yeah,
album.
that's why. That's the one thing I don't like. You don't own the music.
You don't own the
Yeah.
music. Like that Maria I'm Drunk song off
Yeah.
of Rodeo.
Yeah.
I had that and I was playing that shit.
I still have the
And then,
original.
I got that.
I
I downloaded that.
downloaded
bitch.
that motherfucker.
So I had it, and then next thing I know,
Because that was right before streaming really.
Yeah.
2015 is like when they really fucked the game up.
Yeah.
I think it's when they introduced album music, right? When Drake
Yeah.
had
I
old
think
school album.
they
I
had
think one of the first albums, big albums, was Anti by Rihanna. Was one of the first
Yeah, Tidal.
streaming albums. Say it again?
Title.
Tidal. Oh yeah. I was like,
I
okay.
think he had dropped If You're Reading This Is Too Late. Like he put it on SoundCloud for like a couple days. And then he put it on
The first Drake release.
not
on
talk
Apple
about
Music
Tidal.
was What a Time to Be Alive.
Oh,
my
I thought
head
it was
cut
If You're
off.
Reading This Is Too
If
Late.
you're reading this is too late, it's February of 2015.
Okay.
That's like
oh yeah, because it came out like out of nowhere.
because I graduated in 2015. So literally in the beginning of 2015, I'm in high school. By the end of it, I'm a freshman at Florida State. So that whole year is like one of the most transformative years of my life. So I remember that shit like it was yesterday. because when they announced it, because Trap Soul was an Apple Music exclusive first 2 weeks.
Damn.
The Chance album was.
I remember that shit.
YG Still Brazy was an Apple Music exclusive for 2 weeks. I remember they shit. Then them niggas
What
had a
was,
little secret meeting. They was like, let's not do this.
Yeah.
That shit was dumb. They was putting it on Apple
It was
Music for 2 weeks, and
what
then
it had to do because it was trying to get people
Yeah.
to like get to Apple
Right.
or get to Spotify
they
or
was
get the
just going
title.
to Spotify after.
Yeah, it was
Niggas
just go
just
after.
staring their passwords.
Right.
I never forget niggas. Like, it's on Apple Music. I download that shit, slow it down.
Then they
I got that
oh,
motherfucker
nah,
too.
like this on Tidal. Now I gotta go to Tidal, make another email.
Yeah, exactly. That's how what the Jumpman shit. Drake and Future.
What a time to be alive.
What a time. Yeah, I was like, yo.
Yeah. Let's get into these topics, man. Let's get into these topics. Where we want to start?
Time to
TJ,
talk.
pick somewhere on the other topics, please.
Speaking of long albums, Beyonce, 28 songs,
Damn, that shit 28 songs.
like
Shit
28 26,
I-
27, or
I didn't listen.
28.
To all of them.
What's the running time?
An hour
In 3 days.
and 30 minutes. I think an hour and 30
Oh,
minutes.
that shit an album.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hour 19.
But
Sometimes it'd be like 20 songs and
there
it'd still
are
be like
some
53
thi-
minutes.
Like there's some songs that it's just like 60 seconds of talking.
And she got like
okay.
she got some interesting features on there. From what I
They are a facade and a lie.
Yeah, some of them ain't.
And I'm not calling Beyonce a liar,
what?
but low key.
Ain't it Women's
like,
Month?
What happened?
Really
What happened
felt
on Women's Month?
Ain't it Women's Month?
You go into it you go into it thinking that there's all these amazing features and it's a lie.
Is it like
So
the
is it just
oldest
a
written
sample?
shit?
That's
The
all
oldest
you
song?
see.
Is Dolly Parton on there?
Like featuring Willie
She's
Nelson. And,
on it,
But it's like her sample voice?
No.
So what's she doing on there?
Talking. 60-second little ad lib.
For
Or,
sure.
like,
So
so-
who's actually featured? Like that's actually doing
I seen a guy that did like colors, but he was doing like country songs. I can't
Willie Jones, something like that.
I can't remember his name, but he's on there like twice.
Shabuzi.
Yeah, Shabuzi.
Oh, that guy was cool.
Guy.
He's on the spaghetti song I played.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was cool.
So Miley Cyrus.
And
she's like actually featured.
She's on actually featured It's Okay song. Post Malone, which I was like question mark, but I like the song.
okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Makes sense, I guess.
Shabuzi twice.
I don't like that nigga.
And then there's some like black country girls that everyone
Oh, the TikTok girl. Yeah.
Is it that one girl that?
Yeah, she's on
Okay.
there's
Blackbirds.
like there's like
that's
three or
cool.
four. There's 3 or 4, and everyone tried to roast Beyonce on their pages when she came out with country music, but they're all on the album.
So what do you think
Talking
about the
about the
album?
girls that tried
first
to
listen?
roast her about?
No, like their fans would be like, Beyonce copied you. She's stealing from
Oh,
the country
okay.
culture. But then it turns out they're all on her album, and they look dumb.
The
but-
country culture.
They look.
Yeah, I think the albums, personally, as an individual, it is for me. I'm a horse girly. I'm a farm girly. So it's up my alley.
Wow.
That's
I
crazy.
feel like
Not a Mr. Red.
Wow.
people like Beyonce fans are gonna like it because it's Beyonce. I don't really think it is for the masses, really. And it's a lot of like old country. It's not like country today. It's like country from like the 60s. It sounds more like. So it's more of like classic root and folk type. But there's some bangers.
Any Jay-Z appearances?
No.
Okay.
No.
What about Haley and Chloe?
Who?
No.
Huh?
Is it Haley?
I feel like they're on a path. That's
Oh, Chloe and Haley? Nah,
Chloe
they
and
not.
Haley,
No.
Yeah, no.
Damn. They didn't do it.
because I feel like it would be.
They in fact did not.
I feel like it was a Megan Thee Stallion verse on there, and she was like, "Let's take this off."
Good idea.
I was shocked
Yeah.
there was no Megan Thee Stallion.
It would because I don't think Megan can rap soft for real. If that makes sense.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
I mean, she isn't.
You're not hungry and is the pussy no longer the kitchen?
So it's like
But also Shabuzi.
I fuck with
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi.
Enough
That
of that.
dude's cool.
Enough
Say
of
that
that
5 times
fucking.
fast.
Shabuzi.
Yeah.
I already be stuttering.
I feel like Travis Scott probably would have wanted to be on this album.
Shabuzi,
Yeah.
Shabuzi,
That
shit would've
Shabuzi,
been fire.
Shabuzi.
That would have been cool.
She let,
Travis,
she
yeah.
let White Iverson on there. Why she couldn't let that nigga?
Yeah.
Why she couldn't let Black Iverson on?
That's
Nah, that I didn't know Travis Scott would have been fire on
That
that
would have
album.
been fire.
Did you hear the album?
The Beyonce album? Nah, I haven't listened. I didn't even know.
I gotta listen to that shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know it dropped.
I don't
till
think
late
anyone
yesterday.
on this couch is gonna be like.
We're real music lovers, TJ. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, some good music
That's
on there,
not what I'm saying.
but it's just like
She's saying we ain't gonna be playing it
like,
over and over
replay
and over.
value, I
Yeah.
think, isn't gonna be like high for most people.
I'm part of the Beehive. You never know.
I have to
I'm really
listen
tapped
to it
in.
because it's my job.
Yeah.
You think she's gonna tour with this album?
no. She going to. I think I said she's going to drop the
think
third
she
part. Then she
definitely
going to tour. I don't think Beyonce. She ain't going on 3 tours.
She's probably gonna perform though.
Yeah,
Probably
no,
not
he's
tour.
probably right.
It make
Okay, that makes
It's gonna
sense.
be
it makes no
Because
sense. Beyonce
it's 3 acts,
tour
right?
fucking country album. You know, this.
I don't know. She could just like go to select parts that really, really
yeah.
Small,
shit.
a little 3.
Kind of like on some Mac Miller
Little
Divine
3-4.
Feminine shit.
Or she might do
In
like
Houston.
a rodeo tour. Go to a place that have rodeo and do like a 4-place rodeo tour. And
Or she do one show.
One-
Only in
At the
Houston.
Houston Rodeo.
One show in Houston only.
Did I just say?
Bro, we with you, bro.
This shit he just said. Like I didn't say the same fucking thing.
Nah, but the Houston Rodeo is like a very, very like big show. You said that you said Houston Rodeo?
I still remember the Alamo type shit.
Actually,
The Alamo.
she's gonna do, you guys. I think she's gonna perform in the Houston Rodeo.
That's fine.
She might do like a
Tyree.
residency. She might do like a residency of like a few shows. You know what I mean?
Her T-Pain
Yeah, isn't she like trying to do a residency in Vegas? Actually,
My shit gonna be
Isn't that
sold out so
something-
goddamn quick.
Everyone's saying that's why she was in Vegas around like the Super Bowl or whatever.
I think
Possibly.
they say T-Pain doing it next, right?
Residency?
In Vegas.
That would be
That'd be
so
cool.
They're gonna
random.
be so fucking drunk, boy.
Do you think people?
What?
would
That's a
pay
Florida
thousands of
nigga,
dollars to see T-Pain?
Alcoholic,
$1,000?
That's what it isn't. That what the Usher tickets were?
Nah, they was like I think they Usher tickets got that much towards the end because
Yeah.
it was wrapping up, but it was like regular $200-$300. But it's also you also
$200-$300.
He said regular.
That I
Hey,
think.
it's narc.
That's how much motherfuckers charge for shows now.
$200-$300?
Yeah. How much Beyonce tickets was?
paying
How much
full.
Drake tickets was?
Paying full.
Beyonce tickets from a personal source, $700.
Klarna.
After pay.
Straight up APK.
Swear to God.
But
Show.
it makes sense that
Yeah.
Usher show would be $200-$300 in a Vegas residency.
It's also a
Paying
fucking show.
$300
Them
for a
motherfuckers
nigga to
skate.
like grind on your bitch with herpes is insane.
What do you guys like pay for a concert? I feel like
I want to pay. I want to pay $55 fucking dollars. That's what I want to pay.
Yeah.
$55 and let me stand up the whole time. I'm cool with it.
$200 is a cheap concert.
Shit, me. I paid $80 to see Kendrick Lamar.
I'm a
blast.
nigga though.
Yeah, I'm with Tyree.
But I did pay for that Drake.
No, that wasn't
For the Drake shit I
it's
paid,
just,
but
like,
I
feel
paid-
My job, I got a discount for my
I
job.
got to eat like food and shit.
And I paid in full after the
You know what I'm
discount.
Oh, damn.
But that's some new shit. But I think that shit's gonna die down.
Some
like,
real nigga shit.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
Next $20. In next like 2 years, tickets price is not gonna be the same.
I don't think so, bro.
But
I seen SZA.
It's gonna go down. SZA was expensive as a bitch. Like
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion shit's only $55 for like.
Hey,
I
tell
think
you why.
No, that's
There's some cheap ones on there.
I think the
and
shows
those
are
are
gonna
the
be
ones
smaller.
where the seats are behind the stage.
Yeah, but even Drake, him seats was like $100 to be at the top of that motherfucker.
Yeah, there was like 70, 80.
Really?
Hell no.
It was like 70. Well, when you put all the fees,
Yeah.
get to like what you talking about.
That shit was fire.
That shit don't make sense. I seen Kendrick multiple times. I done seen J. Cole.
Yeah.
Them just be like $80 tickets. You know what I mean?
Because them
Yeah,
niggas like
2014.
Afrocentric.
Was
Like,
that before they got Grammy nominated though?
Nah, that was just before tickets was.
Because I
Exorbitant.
saw
Okay,
that when
no, I
you
seen-
get Grammy nominated, then like that's why Megan's tickets were like a little more pricey. 'Cause
I seen
she's
Miss
Grammy.
Morales in a big stepper, and I seen him up for $80, and I was like in a 100 section, 200
how
section.
big was he stepping when you seen him?
Big old step. Yeah, big foot type shit.
Boy had on lugs. No, I remember seeing The Life of Pablo. I think I paid like
Oh, when he dissed Cuddy in Tampa?
yeah.
Wild boy.
That shit was like
Show.
sick. That show was,
And that big ass
show was
floating
fire.
stage?
That show was fire.
Wild boy.
I was like in a 100 section with like a $70 ticket.
How much you pay to see Diddy?
Excuse me?
Take
That was
that.
a great segue.
Take that.
Take that.
I did just download a 20th anniversary Bad Boy box set.
Why you doing that?
I'm not gonna lie, that's a crazy
Videos.
They got your fucking email.
Nah, man, I ain't downloaded
You
from
about to be
the,
named
from
Mark
the
Casey.
official
He about to be
website.
named in the game.
Nah, man, from my little sites that I be getting my music from. and
You
shit.
remember Audio Castle?
Yeah,
Good website. I don't know if it still exists, but I used to download everybody's album from that motherfucker.
yep. I still need to download shit because I need to play the shit. So it'd be fine if I could
Trying to hurry.
We
stream.
get it. You're a DJ, Raul.
Huh?
Just kidding. Nothing.
Oh.
Segue into Diddy. Bad Boy Gate, as they call it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
What do we know are the facts?
I don't think we know anything is facts.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing is
Fuck
facts.
that. Let's speculate.
We do know that what's facts
They
is
raided his house.
that he does have hidden cameras.
He's in
house.
trouble. That's a
That's-
fact.
That is true.
I mean,
hidden
they
cameras
not
in your
hidden
house?
from me. It's my house.
It's my fucking house. Is it really hidden? You
Okay.
can't go on my fucking house and say, we got a hidden camera in this motherfucker. Bitch, you ain't supposed to be on my fucking house.
But he ain't supposed to be taping. If he taping niggas fucking, like you gotta.
He had
like,
freak offs. That's a fact.
How's that?
How's it a fact? How's it a fact?
freak off.
Because people who participated said
what they
I
call
think we should just name all the weird things that we've heard about Diddy. And
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna say nothing that's in them papers, but I'm gonna say is all the viral tweets. I see.
Allegedly, Diddy lore.
Y'all see when they said Diddy, when he escaped from the cops, he pulled on a secret dildo, and it was a secret hallway there.
That's funny.
I ain't gonna hold you. The jokes is
They
insane.
call that nigga the diddler. I said that nigga was an evil villain.
every time they show that Homelander video.
But why did they raid his house? That's what I'm not understanding.
2 houses. They
Why did his
raided
house
2.
get raided?
Well,
Because there's no warrant for his arrest.
I think what I heard is this is all conspiracy shit. But what I heard is that they raided the crib to protect the higher up people that he might be fucking with or might be in trouble with the shit he getting into.
Jeff
So
Epstein
they said
vibes,
That's what I assume.
but black.
That shit crazy. The way this shit sounds
But
like
black.
If this shit is true, this shit gonna be worse than your boy that's already in jail.
Cosby?
R. Kelly.
Kelly?
Yeah.
They said a hog tied her.
Dude,
Did he need a Gayle King interview?
Huh?
If he get a Gayle King interview,
Diddy ain't doing it. He ain't.
Hell.
R. Kelly. They say he was illiterate. He's fucking stupid. Bitch, if somebody say, "Hey, bro, you got like kids tied up," you like do an interview. You're not asking me no fucking questions, bitch.
Literally.
Better prove your
Or
case.
the
I
nigga
ain't gonna say
say,
nothing. Prove
the
your
nigga
case.
say, somebody say you like young girls.
When we
How
say
young we
teenagers,
talking?
How young we talking?
How young we talking?
But he-
What are you
I
doing?
have 17, 19-year-old friends. Nigga, what?
okay, but can I just say that Nicki Minaj was named in one of the recent.
you know she used to be
It's
managed,
Women's Month. It's Women's Month. It's Women's Month. Protect black women. Protect black
she used to be
women.
managed by Diddy too.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Is that before or after Waka Flocka Mama?
It was after. It's definitely after. She was managing around that time. that
Birdman
song,
let that shit out.
What's the song? Hello. Good morning.
Come on, man.
He was managing Nicki.
And I
at the
put a
time.
little button on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She was on that song, was it?
Yeah, and
Remix.
he was managing Ross at the same time too.
And French Montana.
Yeah, he was like
I
doing.
remember the French man. Ciroc boys, what is it?
Rock boy. That shit got a whole new meaning to it now.
Do it.
Sticking them out. Bow. There you go. You
He
initiated
got
it.
braids now.
None of your
Yo, what's up with that picture of that nigga when he on stage with his pants?
I keep seeing these weird ass videos that dated him like trying to kiss motherfuckers on stage and like he was trying to like touch Mike Tyson's hand and Mike Tyson like moved his hand. That motherfucker looks scared.
I
as
saw a
bitch.
video of Diddy and he has like a little white girl.
I see.
Did you guys see that?
That was during COVID.
And he's like, I adopted a white child, and it looks low key like a black pornography.
It didn't look like that.
Hold on. TJ. For the audience at home, what is that?
I'm not even going there.
Oh, but my fault.
His son.
What that is?
I don't know what that is.
What that is?
His sons are in the background, and he's like making this girl call him Papa Combs, and
Oh shit, that's just a Friday night.
it looks like a meme.
But that shit is crazy, man.
Popcorn.
And he's like,
Apparently, that's a
cheek.
Brother Love.
Very weird.
apparently it's a family.
Nigga try to rebrand again.
Very weird.
You seen that picture of Biggie
All
when they
I
said
know
Biggie never
is-
had a lazy eye? He was just keeping his eye on Diddy the whole time. That nigga in the studio like this.
Funny shit. Oh, they was like, he was trying to tell us how it was gonna go down the whole time, and they showed a video of him get on the plane like.
I seen it. That shit was funny, bro.
Or I seen somebody post a picture of him and they had the intro of the No Way Out album. You're like, damn, I never thought it would be like this. And you hear the helicopters and shit. And I was
That's
like, yo.
fucked up.
All I know is Drink Champs, Fabulous Jada Kiss, and nigga Diddy was like, yo, you don't come party with Playboy, you don't come. And Fab and Jada was just stone-faced quiet. And that was first strike for me. Second strike was 50 Cent was like, yeah, this nigga asked me to take wanted to take me shopping or whatever on the Breakfast Club.
That shit funny.
Charlamagne asked that nigga, and he told Charlamagne, he goes, yeah, he said he want to take me shopping. So Diddy came to the Breakfast Club. And Diddy was like, Charlamagne was like, hey, 50 said you asked him to take him shopping. And he was like, what's up with that? And then Diddy was like, yeah, started wanting some clothes. I'm a nice guy.
What
I'm
is
like,
that?
what?
Oh, no.
Third strike is when this nigga was running around talking about, I'm unpausable. After that, I was like, Diddy on some weird
Fuck that
shit.
means.
Do you know what Raul did? Download his fucking album.
Hey, man. Bops is bops. Bops is bops.
They got hits.
The implication that Diddy is like into like
Man.
Wait.
Man.
Come on. My fucking seat.
Dot.
he might blow my car up or something, but
Oh, shit. I forgot about
Did blow a kick
I seen Diddy at Hometown House last night.
is that, yeah, that he like fucks guys or
I think so. At first, I thought it was just they were just like, "Yo, this nigga's gay." And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, that's not really that big of a deal. But I think now it's like
Sex trafficking.
the sex trafficking, the
Yeah.
abusing women like physically
And the
as well as
drug
emotionally.
trafficking apparently had girls
Yeah.
trafficking drugs.
That's where it's like,
But see, stuff like that is like, I feel like it can get like lost in translation because like if I'm on a yacht, if I'm on a boat or some shit, and I'm saying, hey, pull up to the boat, but bring that Molly, you know what I mean? But you bring it like you're trafficking drugs, but I'm like, but you just gonna get high on a fucking boat.
Is that trafficking though?
Bring
If
that
it's
body.
trafficking,
Bring
it
that
goes
body.
over a border.
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I'm just talking shit. I don't know shit.
Okay.
Bring
that Molly. That's a vibe.
It could be some shit like that. Or bring
That shit wasn't so dangerous. You should name the podcast.
Did he try to
that
represent
shit.
himself in court? Some of this stuff get lost in translation.
Rape getting lost in translation is crazy. Like that nigga's just an abuser, bro.
They said Yo Miami was helping him with like pink cocaine.
Of course she
What,
was.
What does that mean?
What is
She
pink?
has
don't even
been
know.
silent as shit.
I'd
Like
be silent too.
What would you say?
said anything.
What
You don't
is
say nothing.
I would
'Cause
just try to distance myself, but I'd obviously be like, pull a Nikki, like donate $1 million to like
Hell no.
a child.
You look guilty.
Place a child.
if somebody would come out,
Oh,
somebody I know, I ain't gonna say nothing.
So
Quiet as a mouse.
there's 5 civil lawsuits that are accusing him of sexual assault, trafficking. It doesn't say what type of trafficking and other illegal activities.
that shit sound vague as hell.
I also think
It
he's
do,
in
that's
trouble
why.
because all of the suits, like some of them, I think triggered it. Like obviously the Cassie one was like
That shit was
Cassie was like 17 when she met him the first time, and then like the one producer guy who said that
Lil Rod.
maybe
Who?
Lil Rod.
Remember that was like, dude was like, prove it.
he
I
said
think that was his
that
name.
he like touched his butthole.
Some of these suits are from like 1991 though.
Well, he said
Yeah.
anus, but so do you think Diddy got Biggie killed? Serious question.
Wait, how do we get there?
You know?
Yeah, these are people trying to they're bringing up civil lawsuits for things that they say he did to them 20,
Yeah.
30 years ago.
Yeah, I get it, but it's like the house being raided. I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's
That's why I'm
too
trying
far.
to figure out what the
Yeah,
link
that's
is.
like it
Yeah,
ain't.
that-
But I also seen that he tried to sue Ciroc, and they was like a $30 billion company, and they was like, "Oh, bitch, we got something for your ass."
They said
How about
he
this
was
nigga?
racist.
That's like when Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC. Like,
Yeah,
For real.
They put where my foil hat at.
shit.
For real.
Hell to me, I tried to buy the bricks.
Deep
For
conspiracy.
real, bitch. Trying to buy the bridge. They shut my shit down.
niggas try to buy the bricks. They told them to go buy a buy a brick.
Hey, but hey, if he guilty, lock his ass up. That's how I feel.
I just started looking at all the other people.
No, they had a warrant for like probable cause to search his houses.
But you can get a warrant for anything. Motherfucker
like
can
it
go there.
Yeah.
wasn't just the FBI. It was like a specific team that only handles
But they
trafficking.
pulled
that
up
had proof.
with the hammers out and everything.
Had his kids.
Had his kid. That
walking
shit, I don't
out.
like
They
that.
had-
Yeah, had his
Even a
No,
Nickelodeon
that's
shit.
normal though. I know that looks fucked up, but that's normal to cuff anyone on the premises
Yeah.
until
That's
you
understandable,
get everything together. But it's not a good look. I definitely feel like they're going harder on him than they did Jeff Epstein or Donald Trump or anyone tied with that.
Yeah,
like
I
they
agree.
did not make this big of a like spectacle of like finding fucking Jeff Epstein.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta think
For
about it.
sure.
If like what Tyree's saying is right and that theory is correct about like niggas are higher up trying to like
Yeah,
they're gonna humiliate you. Like
Yeah.
definitely.
Bitch, we got something for you, bitch. I'm sure
sexual assault, but make it black.
Definitely thinking like the black elite,
Make it-
like Diddy's in there, and he probably has a lot
Get
of
black.
people.
But if you get sponsored by niggas and you have all this authority and power from the resources you have, niggas be getting pumped up if they ego like, yeah, you might run all this shit, but it's like,
you like,
Yeah.
I'm Diddy, bitch. They like that's
what the
cool,
fuck
bitch.
that mean to us?
I don't give a fuck about your music, motherfucker. We sell liquor, nigga. Heroin.
Somebody
Vodka, nigga. Fuck your music. He like, oh shit.
This shit got
You
real.
don't give a fuck about Jagged Edge? Nah, we don't.
And the thing is, Diddy, he got too many wild stories of just like doing like trying niggas. Like you got the shit where he came after Kendrick and J. Cole kind of got into it and kind of got in a scuffle with him.
Oh yeah.
He ain't on Drake. What the fuck is that? Like that's some wild shit.
That's real though. Like I don't know what to determine.
I don't know, but it's out there.
Like that's true.
I mean, motherfuckers be crazy. You that talented, you gonna be fucking crazy.
When I think it's a rich thing. Like rich people are weird. I feel like that's
They feel
rich shit
untouchable
gets
after a
into
while.
weird.
Tyree literally said that before you got here.
Part of me feels like this is gonna be like definitely problematic, but I feel like one thing for rich people is like, you know how kids are like untouchable, so they go after underage kids because it's like I'm rich and I can like it's like the one thing
Because it's taboo.
yeah, and they have and it's like it happens to like everyone, like Harvey Weinstein, Donald Trump. Donald Trump has pictures with like people sitting on his lap, but anyway, yeah.
But they also say there's a blackmail culture in just like entertainment, right? So like I remember seeing a TikTok or YouTube short video where a guy was like, let's say I want to have a meeting or dinner on this yacht and bring you on this nice service and everything is cool, and we're here to negotiate. And before we even get to the negotiation, oh, my niece, she's a real big fan of yours. Can you mind if she comes out and just, you know, says hey or whatever? She comes out, so it's a girl you don't fucking know, right? She comes out or whatever, and she's like, hi, nice to meet you, I'm a big fan. And you like maybe take a quick picture. They took that on this yacht. That's enough for them to be like, we got proof, we got blackmail. That ain't
You get home, they send you missing person 6 years. Like, what?
When you said blackmail culture, I thought you meant like blackmail.
Oh, no.
It's
And
a
I was
bar.
like, we
That's a
don't
bar.
even own that.
It's a bar.
Man, that boy is still rapping.
That's not mutually.
Nah, but they saying that was like, because I think Diddy was mentored by, was it Andre
Harrell.
But he was also getting a lot of love from Lucien Grange or whatever, who's over Universal. So, and like Lucien Grange is also known to do a lot of like, or there's stories of him being around like black male parties or freak offs, if you will.
Him saying that shit is gonna send me every time. Freak offs, if you will.
You know what I mean?
That shit's so crazy.
So do you guys feel like when you listen to Diddy's music now, it changes anything? Like
Not
how
at all.
people feel that
I
about
mean, I don't
R.
really listen to
Kelly?
Diddy music.
Only when I
It's not
watch
the same
the
as listen to R.
videos.
Kelly music. R. Kelly is really like
He was really telling you like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diddy produced and had some ad libs. Most of the Bad Boy music I listen
More Money,
to.
More Problems still gonna come on. Like,
but whether this
Back
shit
to
like
Girl?
true or not, like
I didn't really like that song. Where the Party At hit a little different now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I Need a Girl Part 1, Part 2.
Cause like, what did you mean by that?
I need a girl.
Like, did he though?
No, I need a girl.
Get it?
Diddy need a girl.
I mean,
Like, did he need a girl or did he?
Nah, I just need.
he needed Jennifer
I need a
Lopez
nigga
back.
to. Right.
Hey, yo. Clip that.
That's funny.
Clip that.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo. But nah, fucking, but you know, I started looking at all the people that was associated with Bad Boy. Like, you look at Loon, who became
That nigga super Muslim.
That nigga pulled out the crazy.
Mace.
Motherfuckers getting away.
Start being a pastor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
And it's like,
And then the other niggas that stayed, like, died or in jail.
if I'm like friends with a billionaire or like
Craig
a
Mack.
multi-millionaire, damn, that's crazy.
Also
And he
died.
doing weird shit. You can't really say anything because he's gonna win at the end of the day.
Mary
Nobody gonna
J.
fucking believe you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mary J.
Like,
and the nigga from
canceling
Jodeci.
doesn't
nah,
work.
Mary J went back. She was on that last album.
Yeah.
She still be fucking with him. She be giving him that side eye, like, nigga, I know what you want.
Yeah.
Don't try it, but I'm gonna do this favor for you because you know, maybe some ends.
They was on drugs, though. They was on drugs back then,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She was on, well, she said it. She was on drugs heavy.
Freak offs.
You seen that one like psychic lady that been on TikTok lately or Instagram? People been posting them. She said like this shit was gonna happen a few months ago.
Talking about Cat Williams.
This is the Cat Williams thing too, though.
Cat Williams said that too.
Cat Williams like this is the year
Shannon Sharp
he's being revealed. He was like,
He's like Diddy. He said a couple things. He said nobody's safe. Like there's nothing they can do.
I turned down $50 million 4 times.
But yeah, this is shit. That's the same shit when every year they'd be like, Jesus coming back.
Yeah.
Like I've been alive long enough.
Sometimes they just roll the dice and see if things gonna happen.
I do feel like
Again?
this happens like every 5 years. Like 5 years ago, it was like Harvey Weinstein or something.
Diddy be wanting to party. You gotta tell him no.
But
You
it's
gotta
the
tell him no.
industry, though. It's like the entire industry. I guess going into the on-set documentary, the entire entertainment industry just...
Hey man,
No one's
Perverts.
regulating anything.
It's fucking weird.
Everyone's weird.
At this point, you got money. What else is there to do?
Not fuck kids.
Not
yeah,
being
like-
weirdo.
Bro,
I'm saying that you want to fuck.
I be literally having that conversation with my homeboys. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to be on some self-righteous shit. Like I have my flaws, but like pedophilia and like being a rapist and like a sexual.
I was saying like if I get $1 million.
Never one of them. Like I never once got super drunk and was like, yo, you know what'd be crazy? Like
Don't finish the sentence.
Yeah.
that was that was
You
the
could just
joke.
get a clip and go crazy with that.
I always say if I
But-
had $1 million, I'd probably buy some coke or some shit like that. Why not? But I ain't really.
Well,
I
also
don't-
it's like when you have so
I want a
much
car.
money and you can just go anywhere, nothing's exciting anymore other than breaking the law.
Yeah, but you break the law
Maybe.
doing other shit. It's like
Yeah,
go
like-
punch people in their fucking face on the street and be like, "Fuck you, bitch! I got bond money."
that nigga was doing that in New
That's
York.
what people I'm
actually.
from, dude. You got money where I'm
Nigga in
from.
New
You get a
York.
nigga, be like, I got bond money. Fuck, I call the police. I ain't fucking no kids. Crazy ass motherfuckers, bro.
That shit
Go
weird.
beat kids. I'll go punch a fucking kid in their fucking face.
That's what I like. That's what I'm gonna be liking when people be using like
Go
cheating
punch
as
a
like
kid.
the scandal. It's like, nah, I just cheated. Like,
Oh yeah.
okay, the fuck.
That's so on period.
All I did was cheat.
I hate the way people. This is like segueing away, but I hate the way people make it seem like people cheat these days. Like back in the day, no one. It's like yes, they
Nah,
did.
back then y'all motherfuckers mind your business. That's what happened. Let me do what I wanted to do.
I swear to God.
Like,
Back in the day, granddad used to have a family on the other side of town.
Yep.
He would take care of both of them
And
motherfuckers.
because there was no
20
social
minutes
media,
away.
literally, you never found out
Yeah.
ever. Anyways, on-set documentary, Nickelodeon.
I ain't watched that.
That's
Our
some nasty
childhood
shit.
favorites.
That shit crazy.
They had the donut man interview with that nigga.
That's crazy.
I watched that.
Niggas putting pickles through glory holes and shit. I said, oh my God. And I remember all this shit, bro.
I remember
this shit
watching
as a
it.
kid.
Or when that the black jit had the peanut butter on them,
Yeah,
they had
the
the dog
dog
licking
lick- I
them, and
remember.
I was like, I remember seeing that and being like,
These niggas tripping.
I guess that's some Nickelodeon shit because I don't want to have no nigga like put slime on my head and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck
I
going
used to
on?
think the humor was very weird in shows like that.
Keenan and Kel slapped though. I ain't
That
gonna.
was funny, but I'm
Keenan?
Like I said, all those, a lot of like kid shows, even cartoons got like sexual innuendos and shit. But
Yeah.
The problem with this was that it wasn't a cartoon. It was real
It was
fucking, it was
real
real
life,
fucking
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
So it was like, that's the problem.
They had Keenan in a tub and with a
Raincoat on.
speaking with a French accent.
Oh, yeah.
He came out. He was just like, I can't really say shit because like I ain't really work with him like that, and my shit was good. You know what I mean? But also, he wasn't really trying to fuck with no black kids because he knew. Bitch, Grant, and they was older too. He was
Yeah.
like, bitch, beat me up, bitch.
I saw that like for a black kid that
They're
worked
strong.
for him. I guess because his mom was like, "My son's not doing that."
That
They
was,
just kicked the
Christopher
kid
Massey.
off. Yeah, and he would do like
doing
weird
that.
shots of girls and
That shit was crazy.
white
When they said the
women.
nigga was friends
nigga's
with
weird.
that,
But
that-
there is a conspiracy. Have you guys heard the conspiracy about how Cartoon Network's trying to buy Nickelodeon, so they're trying to devalue it?
Oh, that's real. I mean, I would do that shit too because it's facts. Them
But it's
motherfuckers- I mean, no, niggas went to jail for rape. These motherfuckers did these
It's
things.
facts.
So it ain't like I'm just throwing out
Yeah,
allegations
but
to
it's
fucking.
also like, so you guys kind of just know this, and you're
I see your
doing
point.
it
Well, they're
to
not-
bring
but
the
Cartoon
value
Network not-
down. But
Cartoon
like,
Network not the police, so we like, I can't put you in
But
fucking
shit,
jail.
nigga, 40 years. You see what I did to Roger? 40 years.
That's like if you want to buy your neighbor house, and you know this motherfucker been like selling weed as well, selling drugs. I'm like, hey, I want to buy your house. Yeah, no, all right, bitch, I got something for you. I'm gonna call the police now, bitch.
For sure.
What you gonna do?
she could go
Out of there.
She could go in the
I don't got a problem with selling
foreclosure.
weed, but the fact that I don't like you no more and I want to buy your house, I'm gonna fucking tell on you now. Kind of like that.
Should have been little right.
definitely not the same, but I appreciate the attempt.
No,
I mean, it's the same. It's the same shit.
You telling them on somebody that's doing some fucked up shit to get the shit at a lower price.
Interest in their failure.
Yeah, but also if like there's a general understanding that this is happening, why didn't you just like
No, because everybody knows what's happening
years
now.
ago?
I'm not saying Cartoon Network know what the fuck's happening in the moment. I'm talking about now. We want to buy that shit. Everybody know. I've been seeing this shit on Twitter and shit.
Dan Snyder should been.
Yeah, you've been seeing this shit for 10 years. It's been on fucking social media. So we want to buy Nickelodeon. Let's make this shit bigger. You know what I mean? Sell it or we're going to fucking destroy y'all.
The worst part is
That
they
fucking
take all
simple.
that trauma and then they just repackage it in a fucking doc.
And then they got the nigga talking on camera. Yeah, he
And
did it to
5
me.
years
The Dan Schneider dude got off easy because lucky for him, it was other people working with Nickelodeon is actually fucking raping kids and not just making freaky ass jokes and shit like that. So
And
he like
sending
that's why he can go on an interview and be like, yeah, it was a bad idea. At least I ain't these fucking kids. I mean, at least I ain't
bro,
fucking dude.
fucking up a whole bunch of kids' lives and saying, "Yeah, I owe some people an apology" is fucking insane. Like it's a little deeper than that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
That's it's a lot deeper.
yeah, he's sick. He is sick. Fuck for real. Nigga name is Dan Schneider though. Like, what do you like? That don't sound like an upstanding human being.
At least he ain't Brian Pitt. Brian picking out the other motherfucker that was
Yikes.
did their thing, but
What culpability do the parents have in this situation? I mean, like, we know a lot of these parents, they don't give a fuck what happened to their kid as long as their kid get in a certain position so
Getting that bread.
they could benefit off.
I saw something really fucked up, and it was a mom being like, when I found out a producer sent my kid like a video of him jacking off, I was afraid to call the cops because I didn't want to look like a bad parent.
yeah, I seen that. That was on there.
I'm like, what?
What?
Bitch.
What?
Because I mean, it makes sense. Cause like, why? First off, why are you letting your child text this fucking person?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
So
yelling.
they're gonna be like, why would you? I want like a bad parent. So like, fuck it, I'm gonna remove you from this person. You never see him again. Woo.
And wasn't the kid like 9 or 10?
Yeah. So it's like,
She let
why are
a
you
9 or
letting?
10
Because you a bad fucking parent.
Yeah.
Why are you letting this man text this fucking
Like,
grown man? What the fuck are you
yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
It was one. It was like at the. I think one of the dudes was like at the parents' house and was playing fucking video games. What the fuck you at my
That's
fucking
so
house, nigga? You ain't my
weird.
fucking friend, bitch.
Nah, that's insane.
That is
At a certain age,
weird.
I couldn't even communicate. Like, if you an adult, you only talking to my parents and then they relaying shit to me.
Literally.
Like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
I just think
I was
about
tall.
other
Motherfuckers thought
people's
they taught me.
childhood.
They taught me, this nigga stupid. This fucking idiot, bitch. I want a little boy. I just big ass dumb bitch. I'm only 7.
Yeah.
Thought he was a grown ass man.
Nigga sick. Them niggas ain't, they ain't raid them fuckers' houses. Them fuckers going on TV, huh? That's it. Oh, they went to jail though. So,
Yeah.
They did?
Are they in jail now?
Like
but
Dan
Dan
Schneider?
Schneider, he didn't do anything illegal. But the people that rape people and them motherfuckers went to prison.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But it's like 2003.
Well, in 5 years, we'll see what is the next big scandal.
That shit's sick.
Any projections?
Nah, I ain't gonna pay.
Nah, I'm not gonna put that on nobody's tagging.
I'm gonna just wait and see.
Hey, man, y'all stop doing that shit for real.
5 years, we're gonna find out Logic Daddy actually isn't half
Oh,
black.
my God. Nah, that's fucking
I
funny.
never said I was.
You
that
saw that interview?
Him and his dad.
Bro.
Yeah.
That, no, but we not talking about that.
Nasty
Yeah.
work.
But that nigga's a piece of shit.
It's like almost watching a therapy session,
Mm-hmm.
but in person. It's like you sat in on somebody's therapy session.
Yeah, I'm good
Except
on
the
that.
therapy is just.
Motherfuckers be spilling they fucking beans, bitch, and they don't like when motherfuckers like comment on it.
Yeah, like, nigga, you
why
put it
why
out
do you
there.
tell your fucking
Bro, you
business?
hooked up a camera.
Like, I'm good on
Like,
that.
you knew what you was doing.
Yeah.
Y'all ever see me on camera crying or some shit?
I'ma call
Y'all
you.
know somebody got me
I don't even have your
chained up or some shit. Something going on. Call the cops.
Congratulations. Call the cops.
It's crazy because imagine if you started like going on IG Live to talk about something, not something too deep, but then like a thought come out and then out of nowhere these emotions start.
Hey, man.
He's like, oh
Hit-
shit.
Oh, and that bitch so
Hit the
quick.
red button, goddamn.
Me when I'm high?
No, fuck no. Because I know me. I screenshot everything. I screen record everything that I feel like somebody does embarrassing. Just in case I need to hold this against you in the future. Like, but only with my friends, you know.
Blocked.
So I mean, hey, don't post shit you don't want to know what it is. But so it's like I'm not going on the fucking internet fucking crying. I'm good on that.
Or like
Unless I win a Grammy or some shit.
what the new ones, the nurses.
Stage.
The nurses that come out of the room be like, I lost a patient. And they be like, Like, bitch, you set the tripod up to come out and say
Nah,
you
that's
lost the
insanity,
patient,
bro. Cameras
Like,
ruined it. Hey, yo,
That
niggas
is
got to get rid of camera
crazy.
phones, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That's like on what? Just Twitter or
Just,
something?
just social media, nurses.
That's-
all
Well, I'm the Target nigga.
That's psycho.
Yeah.
Hey, he a legend.
He is.
Yeah.
Hey, that
Nigga's
boy,
a legend.
that boy Drake copied that boy, so
I'm
he,
telling
he
you
got
something
the
now.
stamp.
I can't wait for niggas to hate on me into a brand deal.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh yeah, I would
They
love to
be
get.
they be making these niggas rich.
I ain't fresh. I'm gonna have to shop through LRG. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I ain't fresh.
So I ain't fresh? No, you not.
Every picture I seen of him after that, this nigga got bags in his hand.
Bullshit.
Foot Locker, JD Sports,
That nigga ain't
LRG.
do shit.
What if it's a brand that you don't really like that? That's trying to like.
I mean, it was
Depending on where I'm
LRG.
at by dirty. Like if this shit looks spooky, I'm gonna just take what I can get.
That shit.
But like if I think I still got like I'm
I ain't trying to want no fucking Nietzsche, nigga.
That nigga says it's a down south thing. We like to rock our pants with the heavy crease. In my head, I was like,
Starchy Archies.
Yeah.
Archie.
I ain't seen
My dad had some pants. I've tried to stand them motherfuckers up one time in the house. I'm so fucking creased.
jump off the couch into the motherfucker.
Jump into them motherfuckers. It's crazy.
Kung Lao hat, bitch. Cut them motherfucker in half.
I want to segue into some new music. Doechii just dropped a new song featuring JT from City Girls, Alter Ego. Any thoughts? Doesn't have to be too elaborate. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get the crowd moving. Definitely.
I fuck with it. It ain't for me. I feel like it's for a certain crowd. But
Yeah.
JT verse is pretty fucking cool. I'm just ready for Doechii to drop some R&B music. I'm a big fan of R&B.
Yeah.
I want to drop more
Was
R&B.
what it is like an R&B record, right?
Yeah. It was more R&B than the other songs.
Contemporary R&B
Yeah.
more than tradition.
'Cause she didn't rap. She didn't rap on that.
Yeah, that's R&B.
Yeah, I think it was rap. It was melodic rap.
Melodic.
You want
She just happened to be singing a rap verse. What it is, ho, what's up? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's why I kind of feel not so R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with it though.
Yeah.
I feel like the song's lit. I kind of don't get like what in the overall like landscape of the song, what the alternate ego part is.
I seen clips of the video.
Yeah,
So-
I guess I would have to see like the video to really get that part.
I didn't think
but
about that either.
Other than that, like, cause the word alternate ego in the song was kind of like killing it a little. But other than that, I really liked it. Like, I definitely like, it's for me, not for you. You said
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it ain't for me.
that's what you just said.
It just
You said it's
wasn't
not
for me though. That's too like you said it ain't for you. That's what I said. It ain't for me.
It just wasn't for me.
But yeah, I like it. I like JT. I like that JT's moving away from the other one.
No, I don't like that. Nah, I fuck with City.
There go that woman month shit.
No, when you're associated with a pedophile, it's off with your head.
Alleged.
These streets.
Alleged.
A lot of dead motherfuckers out there.
The
Oh,
court of
shit.
public opinion.
Damn.
The court of public opinion dropping the gavel heavy.
You gonna kill Beyonce? Oh, now I'm gonna get quiet.
She
Huh?
was like-
Oh no, I want to get quiet. Nah.
Is she?
She married to Jay-Z. What are you talking to?
I'm waiting for something. I mean, I know I'll
said
get a
Jay-Z
time.
might
I
be-
know I
might
shouldn't
be-
bring
Not
Jay-Z
doing
up,
that.
guys.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about the Kendrick verse and slander Jay-Z in the same
Trust
time.
me, I
Like,
learned
you
my
got-
lesson with that, but I am waiting patiently.
Like
The song
are
sounds
you,
good.
Like waiting, like
Shout out
I
Doechii.
hope, or are you waiting like I hope not?
I'm waiting, as in I know he started dating Beyonce when she was underage, so that's where we have to.
Was she underage?
Confirmed?
Yes.
Bye.
We'll talk about it. I'll
I
bring
seen
up
that
some
shit on
sources.
World Side Hip Hop. I don't fucking know.
But in regards to the Alter Ego song with Doechii,
And to explain the
Don't
alter
act
ego
like you guys
thing,
don't change the subject randomly.
the alter ego thing, I think is because it's like she's the swamp queen,
You're right.
JT's the city girl, so like it's and
Yeah.
then it's alt because they're doing music
Yeah,
that's outside.
because they were looking
what
hella
expected to
fashionable.
do, play on words,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Gotcha.
Hella fashionable in the swamp,
Yeah.
type shit.
I ain't see the video. The video
Big
cool.
thinker.
yeah, it was cool.
They do it in Florida? Was it real?
Yeah, it's in Miami.
Yeah.
It was released.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They like in ATVs, but they like man dressed up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna check that out.
Swamp Life.
And then it's like
Even though I'm from Utah, but
one of the one of the things I was thinking about with Doechii is like she's probably the only artist from TDE right now that can like make this kind of music that can like I guess be convincing. You feel what I'm saying? Like who else?
I could do that too.
What do you mean?
Like the lifestyle he lived. You know what I mean? He can do what the fuck he want to do.
Convincing.
Oh shit.
So like you know, for
It's funny because he's right.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like the type of music she's making, like you think of like no one else on that label, maybe outside of SZA, is gonna make a persuasive. That's gonna make you know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, that's why she's a good fit for the label because she fills in a lot
Right.
of holes that they don't have.
Right, but I do feel like outside of what it is, which I felt like it's a good song. Definitely feel like they put a lot of manpower behind that. Patient was cool. It just didn't really give me the.
Bro, that shit come on Madden every fucking time. Bro, I mean that bitch trying to build my franchise. And, here we go. I'm like, oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I mean? But it's like I liked how it felt when Crazy came out. I felt like, okay, this is.
I love that song.
You know what I'm saying?
I like Stress.
Stress is amazing. Stress is like an amazing display of her ability. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like we haven't gotten another one of those since. But that means, I don't know if that means there's, you know, if that's, we don't know what Doechie's album going to be like. She done dropped by what, 7, 8 songs?
I think that's how she wants it.
I hope she doesn't just do like an album full of singles though. Like going back to that discussion, I truly feel like singles have kind of in a way ruined the anticipation of what like really good music could be.
Amen.
You think she has a lot of pressure though? Being the first and only female rapper on the label?
She's like that, not only that, but she's also like a black woman in the industry. And I feel like if you fail or you don't produce the numbers that people think you should, like they're too willing to be put you on the back burner.
Yeah.
Cause you seen the shit Joe Budden said. He was like, this woman, this whole shit with the women in rap, like the easy entry to like.
Yeah, this shit kind of.
They said that shit is kind of over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he like, oh girl just dropped.
Easy
album.
entry as in like what?
Just like.
If you're a
Just
girl
being
that can
pretty.
rap,
Like you remember that,
can
like
get
just
in.
the influx of
Yeah.
like,
New,
you know.
just new artists coming in, taking an easy formula to like get in
Stardom.
the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's saying like that's done with, right? But then it's a lot of women that came into rap that haven't really released their full bodies of project yet. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
that kind of I don't want to say that doesn't worry me with Doechii only because of the brand that she's a part of.
Yeah.
But I also think of like a lot of the pressure, like what happens when this is gonna be her debut. You feel what I'm
Well,
saying?
I also just think though, like she's a very good performer, like live. So that's also really great. And even like with the Doja Cat tour, I feel like there was a lot of people like amazed by Doechii's performance,
Yeah.
whereas like I was saying a while ago with Ice Spice, we saw absolutely no footage of like her portion of the tour. I think that Doechii's like super creative and like that, in my opinion, doesn't really exist in female rap really.
Yeah.
Right now,
I'm a TJ.
like
sure.
there's nothing weird and obscure about
yeah.
female rap right now, like a Doja Cat or a Doechii.
Or a Tierra Whack.
Yeah. And I feel like Rico Nasty was pretty close to that as far as like alternative female rap.
She had an amazing like moment on Schoolboy Q's album too. So
Yeah. But I also personally feel like I haven't really heard a lot of buzz from Rico Nasty like lately. So yeah, I feel like Doechii really has it if her team supports her. That's another
hey
thing.
Doechii, if you ever watch this, man, you know we ready for the album.
Yeah.
Pull up, you know what I'm saying? Do the release party here. You know what I'm
We
saying?
rooting
One,
for you.
yeah, one,
Yeah,
thing,
take your
one
time.
thing about her is she's a ridiculous student of
Yeah.
music, hip hop, but music in general. She's very meticulous about everything, and she's like you said, she with a team that's meticulous about everything.
Yeah.
I think that when her album does finally come out, it's gonna be well worth.
They're not gonna let that shit
the
fail.
build up.
They're gonna
I
make
feel
sure.
like she is like in rap, she's more like art.
Right.
Like in the future, a lot of her music videos, in my personal opinion, even though she doesn't have a lot, and her songs will be more looked at as like art within rap, kind of like a Childish Gambino or something like that. Because I do not think all of rap is art, but I think she is.
Well, I mean, according to
It's all art.
Twitter,
It's all art.
It's
But
all art.
all art ain't good art.
yeah.
yeah,
According
I guess that's what I mean.
There's some stick figures out here.
That's what I
according to
mean.
Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Just a segue. You know, that's not always appreciated depending on the artist. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't have a Twitter. So.
Well, Kendrick, was recently featured on "We Don't Trust You" album with Metro Boomin and Future on a song called "Like That," and he said some interesting things. It's a cool verse.
Why don't you tell us what he said so the people
He
know?
said, "Boom." Fuck, he said.
Boom. But no, it's caused some I guess some on time like energy needed in hip hop just to get niggas excited to talk about, oh, this nigga better than him, or this nigga better respond, you know what I'm saying? So you got it made people feel like they got to pick sides now. Either your team, Drake, or J. Cole.
But I think Drake's doing that. You don't have to pick a side. You gotta just put out good music. You know what I mean? I feel like Drake's making it feel more serious than what it really is because you're not responding. So you
He's
just like
sensitive.
shit, or
But I
no.
don't-
If I drop a verse,
Wait,
He's-
how is he making it more serious than what it is if he didn't do anything?
That's the
you
thing.
sneak this all the time.
But that's the thing, because
No, I'm not saying ever. I'm saying like in this where we're going off.
Oh,
this
because
after verse.
because he's responding without music. He's just saying, like, "Oh, these niggas, blah, these
Oh, you talking about the shit the on stage?
Yeah,
Oh,
like, just
okay.
put music out and then let it be music, and people can enjoy it, and they just move on. You not responding, and nigga, shut up, nigga. Like, niggas don't care that much. You know what I mean? Rap back.
to
do- go ahead.
Oh. I feel like to deeply analyze Drake, I do feel like he has some insecurities with his position in the rap game. And like anytime he gets called out, it's gonna be like super sensitive for him.
So I don't think he had insecurities
Yeah, I don't-
with his position. I think that just somebody who's probably, I don't want to say I was there from day one, but I would say I was there.
You heard of him first.
No, I wouldn't definitely say that. But I would say there was a time where like people was like, he was getting a lot of backlash. I feel for like no reason, unfair.
Yeah.
When he first came out, it was like, oh, he's just too nice. Like he's just too nice and this, that, and the third. And it's like, well, he's not being an asshole. He's just like people's like he cool. The music. It's like they was trying to find a reason to like
Not
be
like him.
Yeah, and it's like now you can only poke the bear so many times.
Other than being an industry plant.
You think it was an industry plant? I mean, it was. I guess on Noggin with fucking.
I feel like that's
Noggin
the
is so
only
funny. That's a throwback.
That's the only hard critique I have of Drake is like technically you did have the connections and
The
like
connections are okay. I think we got the industry plant process, and this is just a quick little
yeah.
tangent, but the industry plant thing is it's the placement to make you seem like you are doing this shit by yourself with friends or a homeboy.
Right.
If you got connections, you post it. That's what you want a manager for. Your manager, you want your manager to have connections. Like, nigga, do you used to work at the label? You got a cousin that worked there or something. You want connections. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you're like, if somebody right now we think is a local artist and they're like not from Tampa, but they been here for 6 months and then out of nowhere they start performing, doing these local shows, and we find out 6 months later they start doing bigger shit, and the whole time they was signed and their lifestyle was being taken care of. This, that, and the third. They was
nigga
told
know
to
Jimmy
dress this
Iovine
way,
and shit. You
told
be like,
to
oh,
drive
what the
these
fuck?
cars,
Yeah.
drive this Altima, so you look like you're
Drive this Altima.
That's the industry plant. It's literally taking
A red or
this
silver
plant and
one.
placing it in a soil that don't belong.
Real.
So you guys feel like Drake is like successful. He's basically like on every song, or was at one point on the radio. So it's like, why should this Kendrick verse like? Why is it a big deal? Like you know your success.
No, because it's
is-
not about like success. It's about rapping and the sport of rap.
The
So you look at
tensions
rap
really
like basketball.
Yeah.
Kendrick saying, "Bitch, I'm LeBron James," and you are. Well, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not better than me. You know what I mean? Right. So, nigga, the ball in your court now. Make a shot.
Right.
Dunk. Do something.
And the tension's always been there just because all these niggas is great. These niggas is the best we've ever seen. We haven't seen anyone be this great for this long, right? So we're in uncharted territory, right? So the tension is there with social media and everything. So when any of these guys say something, it's like, oh shit. It just, it brings a different energy that brings excitement.
Yep.
J. Cole could have said something and made a diss or whatever. Even when J. Cole was like, damn, they're trying to throw the bronze on me. It was like, oh shit. Anytime we bring up a conversation where it sounds like one of them is mentioning the other in a way it's like, damn, that's how it is, or it's like that, or I'm better than you, or I don't fuck with you, it's going to create a conversation. It's going to hit the cycle, right? Because we're looking at these guys like, we haven't had this in rap in so long. You feel what I'm saying? So with Kendrick, his verse being more so on the aggressive, like I like to compare this to the Control verse era, right? At that time,
Nothing else to compare it to.
niggas was kind of cool. It wasn't no beef for real. Everybody was kind of cool, and I felt like it was somewhat kind of manufactured in a way because of the XXL freshman covers. These guys was kind of meeting each other. Oh, y'all respect what you do, this, that, and the third, whatever. They might not be the best of friends, but they kind of had that kind of culture. And I think when Kendrick did the Control verse, even the Control verse was not like, nigga, I'm gonna burn tattoos. I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. Get some insurance on this nigga. It wasn't that. It was like, I just want to make sure your core audience don't fuck with you no more.
Yeah,
Like
they don't like me better than they don't like you.
Like he literally says, I got love for these niggas, but I'm trying to murder these niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like, if I see you cross the street, you feel
It's
what I'm
on.
saying? So it's a little different.
Yeah.
Now these niggas is all rich. They've all successful. They all have Grammys and the accolades. So we can move that to the side, right? Now we're talking about what we like and what we enjoy, right? And then it's just, it becomes like barbershop conversation. But that's what hip hop is kind of based off of. We like that as the spectators. You feel
Pun
what I'm saying?
intended.
I see what you did there.
Pun intended.
So is Kendrick?
I don't
better
like
than
it, though. I
Drake?
ain't gonna hold you.
Is
You don't
the
like it?
question.
No. Why you don't like
You're
it?
better than Drake.
I just don't like the
And what?
contention.
Rapping or is it like it's a musical artist? And
The whole package.
You don't like Drake?
No,
What
I
she said is
said
Kendrick
who's
better than
better
Who's better?
based off of the pros on the couch.
It's
It's subjective. It depends honestly what you look at. If you look at numbers and sales, some may say Drake's better. You look at Grammy, some may say Kendrick.
Drake is a star.
So,
like Drake is like
Drake's a superstar. He's a
and he's a superstar. And the crazy thing, he's a superstar not just because comparing to like he's a star off the music alone, but his personality, like
Yeah.
Drake can host the SNL.
He did the SNL, he did the ESPYs.
Yeah, and did a great job.
He is funny, honny. He's
an
funny
actor.
as shit.
Yeah.
so he may not be really that funny. He act like he's funny though.
He's talented as fuck.
Yeah, he's talented.
He funny.
I forget that.
He's talented as fuck. Kendrick is, I think it's just like, I be having these like weird ass theories when I watch.
No,
YouTube
go ahead.
videos.
Let's go. This is the place.
I'll just say, imagine like, all right, Kendrick. We all know that Kendrick look up to like Tupac and like West Coast and shit like that, right? I feel like, what if Kendrick isn't really supposed to be like a rapper, but he's just rapping because his influence is Tupac and he grew up around that 90s era of the West Coast takeover, right?
Yeah.
But what if he's supposed to be like, a soul artist, like, old niggas back in the day? Like that's really what he's supposed to do? Like he's that music of a person, but he's just influenced through gang and West Coast culture that he just started rapping. Because you look at like the Chanel ad he did, right? And like the song that he premiered in that, he's not really rapping. He's doing like, whatever the fuck he's doing, but he also is displaying some of that on like the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers album.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that's actually maybe his calling in music, but he's just influencing rap, and he's as a child of hip hop from like one of the biggest places that hip hop has, showcased. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So so I feel that way, right? But at the same time, you look at J. Cole, who's also a part of that. I feel like J. Cole is probably one of the most relatable overall.
Yeah.
Right? No one can relate to being a child actor. For real, not everybody can relate to that. Not everybody can relate to West Coast gang culture. You feel what I'm saying?
Niggas know what it
We
was
know
to-
about it.
to go to school.
It's romanticized, right? Because we know about it. We see all the movies and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? So we can easily understand and picture what he's talking about with these albums. But I feel like with J. Cole, he's the most relatable, which is why I feel like a lot of cats, be like, yo, J. Cole's the best, da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. But there's a lot of cons, I think, that each of them have as well. There's a lot of
Yeah.
cons I think each of them have.
Of course.
Right? Some of them are out of their control.
Like
right?
Kendrick being short.
Say what?
Like Kendrick being short. That's a real thing. Both of them motherfuckers tall, bitch.
You might have a
They say
height
little man
complex.
syndrome.
Yeah.
That shit.
He raps about that in some of his
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah. That could be a thing. Also,
Tyree does.
also Jake and J. Cole, like, I often joke that like J. Cole and Logic are kind of the same. They all got white mamas.
It's all about how you present. I tell people all the time, like, J. Cole and Logic the same percent black. It's just like but not to us.
Yeah.
But not
Not to us though.
Drake is like, yeah, my mom's white, but like J. Cole, you're poor. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of grew up poor. Bro. You know what I mean? Your mom's a mailman. You know what I mean? Like a male woman.
A male woman.
It's like Drake's mom's Jewish. You know what I mean? And his dad was like cool.
His
and
uncle
was
Memphis
Memphis
player.
legendary
Yeah,
bass
you know what I
player Jimmy Graham. Like he don't know what poverty is. For real.
yeah, you know what I mean?
He may have seen a little brokenness before, but
And I know Kendrick was like, I know these niggas with. I got 4 black grandparents, niggas. What the fuck y'all niggas trying to come at me for? You know what I mean? And he's like, gang culture. So that's like a whole thing too, But when it comes to the rap specifically, I feel like all of them are like pretty untouchable, even amongst themselves. Like if they all barred up, Drake is gonna have some amazing highlights. Like he's gonna have some amazing. I don't think Kendrick will just kill Drake. Like if you think about the most competitive time they've ever been on the song together, it'll probably be the ASAP Rocky record, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't necessarily think Kendrick versus Wade better than Drake's.
Both of them verses slid.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. But it's just like like I said, because these guys are they're all three at an uncharted territory in hip hop. Anytime that there's some type of confrontation, it just makes it exciting.
Yeah, just
in that big three shit, that's like if you competitive and we're not on the same fucking team. Ain't no big three, bitch. Like
Yeah.
I'm rapping against you motherfuckers, bitch, and y'all niggas going to tour together. All right, that's cool. I'm gonna say I'm the top dog, and y'all defend it, bitch.
But but can you imagine somebody in Tampa was like, it's a big three? Imagine, and these people are like somewhat peers of yours, and maybe they are doing a bit better than you are, but like, it's like, nigga, what? You gonna feel some type, I feel like I would feel some type of way. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, you saying that from the perspective of a person who's outside of it or a person who's in it?
So,
In the proverbial big.
because you think about like with Big Sean, he kind of like mentioned the big three, freestyle, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I can understand that. These guys are gonna feel, it's like I said, that's why I bring it back to the control verse, right? It was niggas that wasn't even mentioned that feels like Joey Badass had a response.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, I get it.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying? I get it.
It's on fire too.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like them niggas saying the big three, and everybody making YouTube content about the big three, and it's like, I'm pretty sure the Big Sean's, I understand he might not be there, but the Big Crits and
The Wale's.
The
all these
Wale's,
people are
yeah.
gonna feel away. It's like, nigga, what?
Yeah, they should.
You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna say something that's like, of course they may get clown, right?
They should know that that's actually the big three, though, right? Like you gotta have your ego about you when you go to sleep at night.
Yeah, you know
it's them three,
who's who.
y'all, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like we could keep it a beam.
Y'all went to school.
We all have ears.
Y'all went to PE class.
Yeah,
You knew,
like, you
who
knew
niggas,
that
you
nigga
knew
was
the niggas that was
fast.
getting picked up first.
But I'm saying, so right now, do you feel like there's sides being picked? Like you feel like there's going to be like a civil war in hip hop right now?
Of course, the brainless people.
I think it
of
may
course.
be, but not because the music part, maybe because like some background shit that we don't really know about. I think people kind of feel like Drake is a snake in some aspect. I think that's what, like, not because of
Yeah,
music.
all this unfollowing of
Yeah.
him. That
So it's like
is
personally,
weird.
I don't think the motherfuckers. Some people don't fuck with Drake.
Imagine if this was like a movie plot, right, or a video game, right, and all these niggas is like ganging up. They're like, we finna fucking kill this big fucking megastar. Drake.
That's how I see it though.
Like
I feel
Thanos,
for a
like the
long
Avengers?
time, a lot
Drake
of
is
people
Thanos?
didn't like that nigga, but they're not as good as Kendrick or as confident as him, so they just
So they're gonna take the
They
cosign.
wait till that nigga step out. Now everybody want to jump out the window.
Cause like two perspectives. It's like people's like Thanos is right, but then like Thanos is like evil's like Drake could be like, man, these motherfuckers is weird, nigga. I'm king out really from rap, nigga. Like I do what I do, and these niggas is hating. These niggas is snakes. These niggas not my friends, right? It's like, man, I understand Drake, I get it. But then on the other side, the other perspective is like, bro, this nigga Drake fucking sneaky as shit, bro. This nigga a bitch, bro. This nigga like use niggas and shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Nigga, bitch.
What was
This nigga bitches.
what was the shit? The Fabulous Five that was talking about Christian Laettner. Oh, it was like a bitch.
Yeah. Taylor Rose and them. White boy, pretty boy,
a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's there. So I like to entertain that because it's like, all right, if you start going down the list, right? Like people talk about like Thug, like what side Thug picking?
See it. I don't know, but it does suck because Kendrick's not gonna give y'all hits like Drake can give you hits though. He can make a good song. He's just gonna out rap you on your song. He might over rap your song, and man, that benefits you. So some of y'all might keep your fucking mouth closed, bitch. Just collect these checks.
Do you feel like J. Cole should like respond to Kendrick?
J. Cole better respond.
I think he should.
He better respond.
I think he should. But he gonna do the J. Cole shit. He gonna turn it into like a fucking lesson. He gonna be like, I thought we was brothers. You know what I mean? Like he gonna intellectualize
False prophets too.
some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like J. Cole really be
False
wanting to say
prophets
some
too?
other shit, but he be trying to keep his brand.
That boy on to
Totally
something.
different energy than Drake, I think.
That nigga J. Cole don't be mad for real.
Do you feel like Dreamville was step for J. Cole?
I know Jit would.
Oh,
I think
Jid is
That's when she gets scared.
Jid is always
That's
ready.
what I wanna see.
to
Somebody
bar
said
him.
Jid needed to diss Baby King.
Baby King.
Baby King started going first. In the paddock.
He better go talk about them 2 phones. He better pick up them 2 phones and call a writer, bitch.
Yeah,
Them phones, yeah, he-
that nigga Jid is a monster.
monster.
Yeah.
I like it though. Like I think that is better for the game
Yeah.
when shit is going on. It's just like last year when the Lakers played the Warriors. It's like, bro, that's good for the sport because it's like whether you a fan of those 2 teams or not, nigga, LeBron playing Steph Curry is gonna draw the
Yeah.
general interest. I think that music, and when we talk about how music is devalued, this puts some more value in it because it's like the only reason people care is because niggas are rapping.
Right.
That's rare. In a 12-month like calendar year, most of the time niggas is gonna be talking about, oh, did you see his video? What went viral? Who the nigga went out to a date with on a fucking red carpet or some
Right.
stupid shit like that. Niggas is actually picking up the verse like, bro, he said this. Nah, he said this before. What you think he gonna say back? Like actual music.
Yeah. And can we also just shed a light on the fact that like I'm glad that this happened for Kendrick because what he did to the remix for Mask Off was not really received well. You know what I mean?
He got a few of those.
That shit was
I
not
fuck
it.
with it because he just be over rapping. Like,
He
this-
did have an over rapping era. He had an over rapping era for sure.
but he was trying to prove I'm the best at rapping. I think like I don't give a fuck about making a good song. I rap better than y'all.
I don't
Yeah.
think he
That
cares
damn-
about
Yeah,
making
I want
a
Kendrick to
hit.
get
Yeah, that damn era was
damn
cool.
timing. Because
Yeah.
that was the same shit he was doing on Damn. He was just dissing Drake and Kendrick and
Yeah.
Big Sean the whole fucking album.
Yeah. I mean,
That shit fire.
That shit cool. I want you to say something.
Do y'all like the verse though? Do y'all
Oh,
like
that
the
song
verse?
is amazing. I turned Beyonce album so fucking quick and put that shit back on the way to the gym. Let me get my ass hyped back up.
I think the verse is good, but because he says something about Drake and J. Cole, it's getting a great reaction.
And then do you feel like what I'm saying? Is that the same thing with like the Control verse? It was like
Same thing.
it's like
This verse way better than the Control verse to me.
yeah, 'cause I feel like it was a lot. I feel like Control verse was a part of the over rapping, right?
Niggas started talking about Jamaicans and dreads and shit. I'm like, the fuck,
Yeah,
what the fuck is this thing?
falling out of a plane and
Same
da-da-da-da.
compliment.
Yeah, you know. When Drake was like, you know, how did that verse start? It's like,
And he
I don't
did,
know.
and what I'm telling you, he did it over a fucking trap beat. That's the other part.
Because women are
Kendrick did a lot of the shit that he do on different production. Niggas wouldn't talk about him the way they did.
because now people's like, man, I'm seeing women dance to this in the club. Like,
Yeah,
what's going
Bro,
on?
that shit happened
Girls
to me
do
at my
nice workout
listening party.
videos.
Bro, I'm having a listening party at my house. My album come out at midnight. The girls in there like, you not gonna play the song? I'm like, we ain't play no fucking Drake this in my house on my day. They're like, bro, you gotta play the song. So I'm standing in the middle of my kitchen. These niggas standing there like this with my drink in my hand, like this is some bullshit.
That's some funny shit. Man.
Funny as
she
fuck.
good,
That's
though.
power hip hop. The nigga a goat.
Crazy.
I play the shit. I'm a real nigga. That shit hurt though.
But them niggas, they gotta respond. Because if they don't respond, I think that is bad for the
Yeah.
sport of rapping.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think
You
it's
can't-
crazy that they was saying whatever they were saying for years, and this nigga was going and playing piano and going to therapy, but now they gotta respond immediately.
Right, yeah.
Like
You
that's
have to
crazy.
Respond immediately, but respond in a timely fashion.
That nigga sorry said, y'all got 4 to 7 business days.
And don't respond over like somebody else beat. Do it like on a original production.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Don't
fuck with
respond on like ether and be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get you."
No, I hate when they do that
Don't
shit.
do that bullshit.
The worst beat ever.
I'm gonna get
I
you.
feel that.
Oh, fuck.
Do you think on like an indie level, like let's just keep it local, right? Could that type of energy or spirit in hip hop with that translate into like the Tampa scene?
Of course.
Yes.
But you think it'd be received well though?
May not. Motherfuckers' feelings
In
get hurt.
what way? Like by the people listening, or would it
The
be
only thing I say is right is like, I guess you wouldn't necessarily like just diss certain people because you know some of these rappers in Tampa.
Them niggas gonna go to fisticuffs.
Oh,
I feel
fists.
like why not?
Oh, so you gotta keep
Go to
it friendly.
fisticuffs easily.
Nah, fuck that.
But I'm saying, but it's
I
like,
don't know
but
what
it's
that
like
means, but
some people, you know, we there's a culture in Tampa where motherfuckers shoot, right? So there's those certain type of artists, but the ones that are actually
That's the funniest shit.
that won't
I was
the
mad
ones
at
that
fucking
won't shoot for real, but that are trying to rap. I feel like people are nervous to take a L, so they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think I would really like to see that happen in Tampa
I can't
because
wait.
I've been like, since joining Beats and Chill, I've talked to a few people around who have opinions about other rappers, and I would just love to see it. Like, put it on Front Street. Let's really see, like,
Not for real.
Hey,
And
Beats
you
and
niggas
Chill
don't
gotta
like-
make a
but-
battle rap.
yeah,
Smack DVD?
literally.
Like
Smack
Club-
DVD Beats
like
and
Club
Chill?
Shay Shay.
I want
like,
to see this shit, honestly.
Like,
and if
only
anybody don't like me,
reputable.
please say my name.
Is that the word reputable?
how quick is your
Reputable.
what's the turnaround on your response on the verse?
It depends on who it is.
Depending on who it is.
Yeah, if it's somebody, if it's
Someone drop a name right now.
Nah, it don't depend on who it is. It depends on how good it is. It depends on how good the verse is. It don't matter who the person is.
And
I don't know about that.
You can't be like, nobody know you ain't responding, but he fucking called you a bitch and all this fucking. But it sounds cool as fuck.
Okay.
Like,
Not just it's certain niggas. Like if they say my name, then I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I might be there the same day.
Drop a name.
One of the things I don't want to happen, I don't want somebody to like try to
It all
control
depends.
verse Tampa, and it's like not the coolest.
See,
nigga.
I'm not going for that. Like if you just do that general thing where you just like, I'm
Call
just
out everybody.
saying names, but it's not like a real diss, then I'm gonna just be like, all right, like, cool. I'm talking about like a nigga say some shit.
Yeah.
I be hearing little shit though.
Like a real
Subs
diss
or-
where names aren't needed. Right?
People tweet a lot, so they take away, like put it in a rap. I rather you don't tweet or
the beat so
put it in
fire
the
that the
story.
girls dancing. That's what hurt
That's
a nigga.
what really hurts.
When the girls dance and you getting dissed in the background, nigga, it'd be one of those.
nigga getting grinded on, tell motherfucker saying, fuck me? What the fuck?
Bro,
Mad
what?
as a bitch.
Them
We should
videos of
have a
niggas in the club when the
poll.
diss is playing.
Yeah.
Triple bowl?
Hold to the post and be like, should we have a local rap contest?
No, let's not do that.
Like, whatever. Shut up.
A professional football
Do
contest.
niggas.
It's a synonym. Thank you.
I feel like niggas should. If you say I'm the best, if I was a rapper, I'd be mean as a bitch. Say that right
We
now.
should do it.
Well, I'd say some bullshit.
Start some
I don't give a fuck if it's true
drama.
or not. I wouldn't slander nobody. I damn sure say I'm the fucking best. and I
think
dare you to
it's
say
time
something back,
that,
bitch.
Like there's definitely should be some call outs, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like people
mean
get
as-
too sensitive, bro. You know what I mean? But it's like if people can step away from taking things.
That's
Personally.
not, but that's their problem. Like,
well,
I feel like
it's gonna
when
be your
you-
problem if they putting fucking.
Well, I'm not
They put that
personally
iron in your body,
rapping.
bitch.
I'm here for world peace, but I feel like, yeah, if you are wanting to be in the rap industry, it's like just
Rap.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares if you're sensitive?
We're not seeing posse cuts no more because niggas don't want to really like get barred up. Niggas not really asking for the features like that. Niggas don't want to be on the same shows because they don't want to get
That's
they
unfortunate.
don't want to get done up. You know what I mean? Like they maybe not that good of a performer. Like it's but I do think that there is something's coming.
Shouts out Barely Legal with the posse shit.
Something's coming. Somebody's going to take that step, and I think it's going to like that's why like what you hear right. A lot of your raps right. It definitely has that to where like. If you're a rapper and you kind of
Try
know
me,
Jay
bitch.
Brown, you kind of met him,
Try me,
and
bitch.
you know
That's-
you're not his best friend. You like, well, I mean, that nigga talking about me, like, you know what I mean?
It's try me, bitch.
I didn't tell that nigga I got $1,000 to promote my single. Like, what do you mean by that? It's a waste of bread. What was that? You know what I mean? So
He should have put that shit in real estate instead.
I'm just saying, So it's. I think it's time. I think it's time for that for sure. But we got anything else? We got anything else?
Recap of the show last night.
I don't want to go into a detailed recap, but
That nigga ready to go.
I don't go into a
Damn.
detailed recap. It wasn't a traditional Beats and Chill show, but shout out to Debonair District for giving us opportunity to host our women's content event. All women's rap show featuring Taylor Moon, Nico Sweet, Namaste Jones, and Lou Rich. They all did their thing. We had a nice little turnout. Roscoe wasn't there to fucking grill, so that wasn't.
I was mad as hell at that.
Yeah, it wasn't the same. But Joe Rod, he
Held it down with the fries. And
held down the fries. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, man. It was cool. Definitely looking to see more performances there for sure. Shout out to Debonair District. Make sure to check them out. They got new releases and whatnot. You can see Raul and myself got Sure, it's not. They didn't coordinate this.
Over there, billboarded up.
Imagine
Look at the twins. Look at the twins.
that nigga in a Debonair Oreo.
But now, before we get out of here, man, Jay Browne, if you could just kind of like share some words, like who is Jay Browne? Where can we check out the new album, Restore the Feeling?
Socials and all that.
All my socials is JBrowne21, JAYBROWNE21. My new album, Restore the Feeling, is everywhere on streaming. I got merch out. I'm wearing one of the hoodies right now. It says "You Are an Essential Piece." I got a lot more shit coming, more music this year, more freestyles. And I'm just looking forward. I'm just glad I finally made it to Beats and Chill. You know what I'm saying? I watched the pod. I should have been on the pod. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to come here and talk about me. I'm really just trying to like,
For sure.
I'm really just trying to talk shit with y'all. Type
Man,
shit.
give it up for Jay Browne one time, y'all. Give it up one time. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Once again, it's another episode of Beats and Chill Podcast. It's episode 134. Please make sure to subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter and also Facebook. Until next time, we out.